is going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. It's me, Purple Haze, and I'm actually super, super excited about this stream because it's like the first time I've ever officially done a stream like this, which is a countdown stream. AV Good, thank you so much, Ambi. Hope everybody's doing well this holiday season, or even if you're not celebrating a holiday right now, hopefully you're well. And for everybody who's catching this on podcast, hopefully you're well as well. But I see a lot of people in chat. I see some Fallout people. I see a Robert Son. I see Rouster. I was actually in Rouster with hanging with Rouster and any old stream earlier today, about last hour ago. Hey Wit, what's going on? Who else is there? Oh, do we have Holt staying up late with us this evening? How are you? How are you? Well, thank you, Wit. Long story short on the glasses, these are prescription. I wear these sometimes, but I couldn't find my other ones, even though I had just taken them off to kind of clean up my face before I came on stream, and I couldn't find them. So I went to old trusty, the gold ones here, which, by the way, if you need to get an eyeglass exam, do it before year end because yeah, I don't really know why. I know I am. I got to do contacts and eyeglasses here pretty soon. So hopefully all is well. And hey, Lenza Truth, what is going on? What's going on? We are talking everything games today. So I am super excited to talk. So we got 19 plus games. I don't know. There may be some bonus games in there. If you've been watching, you may have saw some of the bonus games or heard about some of these bonus games, but I am beyond excited, like beyond thrilled to talk about my favorite games. And I want to put something out first. So 3 of the trailers you would have seen during the Games Award. So if you saw the Games Award last week, 3 of these are going to be repeats. Actually, not quite 3, 2 of them will. Also, some criteria for my 2025 list right off the bat were that these have to be games that are, and I say verified, that these are games that are scheduled to launch 2025. So this is not any game that's like, well, we think it's going to launch, or these aren't games that there's speculation. So unfortunately, some of my favorite series I could not add into this list. Also, some of my favorite trailers I couldn't add into this list. These are all games from studios, the publishers, these are saying, hey, we want to launch in 2025, or the developer said we want to launch in 2025. So that was one criteria. Also, what you're going to see is that there are no Nintendo exclusives in here. So Switch 2, even though we think it's around the corner, you're not going to see any of that. So I also want to say this list is always evolving. So next year, if something gets dropped, could push one of these up and down. But right now, these are all games, like I said, that I'm really excited to just showcase. And hopefully you'll get to know a little bit more about me, a little bit more about my game taste. And hopefully maybe there's 1 or 2 that you did not know that are going to release, or you didn't even know it was a game. Last but not least, this is just a list. Just because you see something at 19 or 18 doesn't mean it's a bad game. These are my favorite, most looked forward to games. So this is like, all of these games I believe are top tier. Also, if there's a game on here that I didn't include, please put it in chat, like towards the end, because I might actually include it. But or put it, if you're hearing this on the repeat, put it comment below so you can share, like, hey, Purple, you missed this one, or something like that, and I'll definitely pick it up. So that's that. But yeah, to get things kicked off, and just because Restream I could only hold so much video storage, you're only going to see only a handful of games here. So that was the other big one. Hey, Eniok, we were actually watching some, and FCAT, what is going on? Splitgate 2. Oh my goodness. Marathon. Oh my god. FCAT's already causing a ruckus. What's going on? I got some news that my dad is doing a little better, but one of the doctors said he only has oh no, Rouster, I'm so sorry. Thoughts and prayers to your family, Rouster. I think a lot of y'all know this, but 6 years ago, around this time, unfortunately, I got the news that I only had a week left with my dad. Yeah. So that happened like 6 years ago. So Christmas is always like or this holiday season is always a little weird. But what I always say is cherish the moments you have. And one thing I will say for anybody, because I know a lot of us are older, one thing I think I did on accident, by the way, but I did a recording with my father right before he passed, and I will always have that, like his last final thoughts. So I give that to you to at least get their voice, to get their likeness, something, because there will be times that you just want to hear some wise words from your parents or your loved ones. And to me, we don't do that enough. We're so much caught up in emotions and stuff. And I think that really helped. I think I talked about this with Banana Killer. So go back and watch that one. But yes, yes, hearts to everybody. All right. But we're here to talk about some games. That's awesome, Rouster. That's super awesome. But with that said, are y'all ready? You ready to start this list off? All right. Well, the first few will only be a slide, so we're going to talk about these. But coming in at number 19, I don't think you would have saw this one coming. But coming in at number 9, number 19. Here it is. I'm really looking forward to it, so hopefully you are too. But it's none other than Rusty Rabbit. Rusty Rabbit is in. Hey, Cowboy, thank you so much. Let's put this one on here. Let's heart that. Let's see if we can showcase that. And then we're going to talk about Rusty Rabbit here. Really good. Cowboy says, "What's going on, you epic people? Let me get the money train started because Purple's the best gimmick." No, we're all part of this gaming community. Thank you so much, Cowboy. Thank you for the $5 dono. Thank you so much. And also for you all who are buying the let me pull off Rusty Rabbit really quick. Let me pull off old Rusty here. And we'll talk about Rusty in a second. But for you all who are there is actually a number of you all who are actually buying the beef jerky. Thank you so much. If you haven't tasted it or purchased it, it makes a great stocking stuffer. Or if you're just on the road and you just want something cheap, this stuff is expensive in the store. And with that code down below, you get 20% off, free shipping after a certain amount. It's like $50 free shipping. And it is like really, really good. It's not super hard. It's kind of soft, really flavorful, not a lot of sodium. It's really good. So hashtag ad, I put it down below. That is Righteous Felon. Thank you all so much for the ones who are purchasing it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. But yeah, with that said, we're going to get to Russ. And thank you so much, Cowboy, for doing that. We're going to get here to Rusty Rabbit. All right. So Rusty Rabbit. So this is actually a really cool game that's coming up. Sorry, I do not have the trailer for this game. But you can go look it up. If you are into Metroidvanias, and Metroidvanias are going to showcase somewhat prominently in my list. This is number 19. It's Rusty Rabbit. Now, why is it number 19? It's a cool Metroidvania, but I'm playing Fist Forged in Shadows Torch right now. Also a Metroidvania, also featuring a rabbit, also from China. But I think that's where the similarities stop because the gameplay looks a little bit different. But this is Rusty Rabbit. It's number 19 on my list. You can go check out the trailer if you want it some other time. But yeah, Rusty Rabbit is number 19. So I'm really excited about it. I'll probably be playing it. Like I said, I'm playing Fist Forged in Shadows Torch right now. So if you're into Metroidvanias, if you were into Prince of Persia, because I know there's a huge resurgence of Prince of Persia fans out there with the Metroidvania. This one looks to be in the similar vein. It's a little bit different gameplay than Fist, but it looks to be cool. Again, all of these games I think are bangers. And there's games not on this list that I also think are bangers. This is just Purple's list. That's all. So, with that said, that is number 19. All right. So, chugging along. This is a game that was showcased. This next game at number 18 was showcased in the Game Awards. So, but it's towards the end of the list, so we don't have room to do a video, but I'll talk through it. And that's none other than the first Berserker Khazan. So this is a hack and slash game. Action adventure RPG is what it's called. It was featured at the Game Awards. It looks super cool. It looks very looks like it could have an interesting story to it. Y'all know I love my hack and slash and I love a great story. But this one is fairly looked like it had great graphics. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Like, it is not necessarily, it's a new IP coming out. It's all, anytime, let me come back here. Anytime we're dealing with like the last or like end of times or end of days, I always like to think of those as like maybe like spiritual successors to Darksiders, or like that type of like dealing with like, I don't know. Anytime you're dealing with end of times, it's always gets kind of like culturally and religiously. And I love what people do with the source material. So I'm looking forward to it. It's coming out next year. Like I said, if you saw the Game Awards, you would have saw the game. And yeah, so that's number 18 for me. And I want to get a catch up with Chad. I do have Chad there. Also, will be. Oh, that's super awesome. He's in Florida. Aw, if you were still up here, we could all meet up again, Cowboy. I see Crow. What's going on, Crow? Robertson, what's going on, Fall Guys? Robertson. Hope everyone's doing well. It's like it beats my 90 mile per. Oh my god. Geez, Holtz. Well, Holtz, if you have time, please, please, please come on up to New York and FCAT. You might be jumping the list. I don't know if that game's in the list. I don't know if it's in the list. We'll have to check. We'll have to check. But all right, so that is number 18. All right. Number. Let me make sure. All right. Now we're starting to get to the games that have a trailer. All right, rounding out the list of number 17. Yes, number 17, Prime number 17. You may not get this one, but I said this genre is going to feature heavily in my list. So this is number 17, and hopefully you enjoy the trailer as much as I do. All right, here we go.
Product not yet rated.
Mandragora. So another Metroidvania, Mandragora. So Mandragora is also considered like an action RPG, Metroidvania. Some Souls like elements to the game, but I really like the art style. So you're like, well, Purple, you already did. What makes this one better than the other one? And I'm just gonna tell y'all all like 13 through 19 on my list were all interchangeable. I think I was changing this list up until this morning. But Mandragora is hitting there. We're gonna find out more next year. Indie dev. I'm super looking forward to it. I like kind of where that art style is. So yeah, that's where it is. It's kind of some mystery. It doesn't I don't know. There's a Ubisoft series that has a similar art style to it. It just get my mind my brain right now. They're on they're on the number 5 of the sequel, but it has a similar art style to that Ubisoft art style. I don't know. I wish I knew the name off the top of my head, but I can't remember it. But that is number 17. All right. And I don't know, Robertson. Did you look at my list, Robertson, for number 9? FCAT. Yeah, I don't know. It's the only one I found. Here we go. With that said, number 16. I love 16 because 4 squared is 16. I just love 4. I like squares. I love 4s. So 4. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Number 16. Here it is. Another one. All right. Hopefully you like this one too. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. All right, and just so if anybody was trying to guess what I was thinking about the previous video, not the one we just saw, Trine. Trine has Mandragora has the same art style as Trine, but we're here talking about this game right now, which is the Relic, the first Guardian. There, you saw some gameplay. Another hack and slash, another kind of end of days. If you see a trend, you kind of know what kind of games I like. You probably could have guessed that one, but yeah, so. End of days, another hack and slash, another indie dev. Love again source material of this. I told you like my list 13 through 19 is all fairly interchangeable. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to action RPG. I just thought the graphics in this one was a little bit more cleaner than what was in Khazan, but obviously looking forward to both. I think both are good. I wish both of the games to do really well. But yeah, that's coming to 2025. So hopefully you all enjoyed that or not. All right. So now top 15. Top 15. All right, this is where we get it. This is where things get a little interesting, right? Because this is going to be a different play style. I have not streamed a game like this on YouTube, but I do like a mystery, and I do like a great story, and I do like something with a little bit different art style. So if you guess this next one, if anybody can guess this next one, I will give you $50. $50 if you can get my number 15 in the next 30 seconds. Meanwhile, I'm going to say what is up to everybody in chat again. Sub Cherry Man. Hey, FCat. Hey, yep, 16. That's what we did before. Reason why I'm so negative when playing in competitions because I never win. I lost 1,000 Robux competition, getting second, no prize. Oh, no Robux. Well, if you can get my number 15, you will get $50. That's only if you get number 15. First one to name it. It's all yours. GTA 6. Close. Close. You are so close, but so far away. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I don't know. You only have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. No one got it. And I'm sorry, y'all. 50. We'll have to do another $50 here pretty soon. But here it is, number 15. All right. Hope you like it. Again, I'm going to say that a lot. Hope you like it. But here, whoa. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. Here we go.
I know that you're worried about the war on the continent. But you are my people, and you will come to no harm.
There's not any trouble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this, it's too dangerous, not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
They're looking for Herman. Look, I've no idea what he's done. I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream. So why do I like that? Why do I like it for number 15? Obviously, it has like that top-down kind of mechanic. It looks like you're going to be doing a lot of puzzly stuff, like moving people around. So I really like that. I love anything with a story, and especially a clean, crisp story. The voice acting in that game looks phenomenal. And I want to say this, I don't think like voice actors now, the ones that win are all like the most popular ones. So I feel like voice acting as a category has become kind of a popularity contest. But I really enjoy voice acting that is more natural in conversation. Voice acting where I feel like, oh wow, this is like I'm watching this in every day. And when I see that, when I listen to that trailer, and I've watched a couple different trailers of this game, I always am like, wow, I'm like really engaged. I'm really entertained in the mystery. Like Hannah, she's looking for her brother. Her brother did something. Something bad's happening. It looks like somebody was killed. I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to it. Also coming from an indie dev, just has so many things that I'm looking forward to. Also, I think this is a great time to say next Thursday, I know the day after Christmas, I actually am going to stream and I'm going to be doing my own 2024 Game Awards. And now this list next week is going to be all about the games that I was super excited before going into 2024 and what actually transpired. So I'm going to be giving my game of the year, my most disappointing game, the game I thought was the best soundtrack, the game I thought had the best narrative, the game I thought, was like a sleeper dark horse that came out of nowhere, game I most played. I am going to be doing that next week. So it's going to be another list, hopefully in that one. And it's going to be games that I both streamed and did not stream. So you'll get to understand kind of a little bit behind the scenes, like what I play off stream. So I thought that was a great time for me to say that. So next week, even if it'll be on YouTube, don't worry. So if you have holiday family stuff, don't worry. It'll be there. Be there for 2025 when you want to watch it. But I will be doing that next week. But that is a great time for me to say, like, this list, we will be coming back to it next December to kind of like look what happened over the year. So it's kind of, if you kind of see how it plays out, that's how it plays out, so we'll have to see how this list, if Eriksholm, the Stolen Dream, lives up to the hype I'm giving it. Number 15. All right. Age Joe. It's just Joe. I see ya. My Duolingo streak. Oh, nice, Robertson. Nice. Roster. Oh, that stinks. You know what? I'm kind of having to work too. True story. My boss, and unfortunately, and I don't really I think like my colleague who calls himself my boss, he gave me something to do. He's like, we need this January 1st. And I'm like, excuse me? So yeah, I will be there working with you as well as streaming on the 26th. All right. Number 14. Are y'all ready for this one? Number 14. 14's a weird number to me. Don't ask me why. I just feel like it's weird. Like 13 is prime, 15 is kind of like a triangle, like 5, 5, 5, but 14s are weird numbers to me. Don't ask me. I like 28. I don't like 14. It's just a weird one. So with that said, number 14, it's by no fault of its own that it's on number 14. It just landed there. Here's number 14. All right. And I think some of y'all have been looking at my list because someone called this one earlier. All right. Here's number 14.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
All right, FCAT got it. He did get it. He got it out of order, but he did get it. So we're gonna give FCAT credit for actually picking this one. But Hell is Us. Now, y'all know one of my favorite franchises in gaming, probably top 5 favorite franchises in gaming. And I'm gonna let you know, 2 of my favorite franchises have made this list. But one of probably, I think, Remnant, that whole Remnant from the Ashes, Remnant 2, that's probably one of my favorite franchises. It kind of gives that vibe to it, but instead it has a sword and it's kind of doing weird things. And I love it when you show me a trailer that has this like very dramatic music. It's obviously like a horror, but it looks like it's going to be have some action. I'm really looking forward to diving deep in what's going on in that world. Or Hell, I don't know. Hell is Us is just like, it's such an interesting play on words, right? Because we think of hell as a place or kind of a state of being. And this one is really saying hell is us. And I just feel like, wow, that like that's just like if you kind of like unpack that, it's really, really cool. Or dark. But you know what I mean? It's like a lot of stuff for me to think on the different levels. And so yeah, Hell is Us rounded out the list at number 14. And I saw you, Rouser, no problem. Just drive safely. And I heard there's a lot of UAVs in New Jersey, yet I've not seen any videos of them. So I don't know what's going on over there, but hysteria is to pursue. All right, so that's that. And Cowboy, I see you streaming We Wednesdays, Wrestle Wednesdays. I love it. Keep it going. Sword looks cool. Yes, it does. It's just Joe. We may be seeing him a little bit later. Okay, Rouster's doing some stuff. Oh my goodness, Mystic Fragments. Thank you, Sourflow, going in and out. I love it. Y'all, if y'all have not checked out Sourflow's new channel, Mystic Fragments, please go check it out. We may have to interview Mystic Fragments. I wonder if he's gonna have like a different thing, like how Vet has multiple names. I wonder if Sourflow is gonna have multiple names. So yeah, Roster, you and me both. I don't know. I'm like, okay, like I guess I get excited. It's like birds. Why does no one make a big deal about birds? But yes, all right. And I was actually watching Joe play Luna yesterday. And if any Oak's still in chat, someone please let me know, why was any Oak streaming Game Pass through Boosteroid? I couldn't figure that one out. I'm like, Game Pass has cloud. Why are you doing like double cloud? I'll have to ask her when I get a chance. But that is that. So that is Hell is Us. Now, the next game, this one's actually kind of an interesting one. This one was this was a top 3 game of mine last year. Okay. It released in beta. So that's why it's kind of dropped down the list. Also, I love this studio. The studio's like top 7 studios I like. Can you tell what number it is? It's like top 7. And but their CEO said some really things that I just did not like. You know what I mean? Like I thought he was off base here. And so it did kind of shade, like kind of like colored my vision of the game they're making. But I really am cheering for this game. You know, I'm gonna be better than other people who are like trying to cancel a game because they don't have a character they don't like. But I am gonna say, like, you know, I don't really care too much for the CEO. I do think the studio does great work. I do think the artistry in this game is super awesome. And I am looking forward to it doing well. So without further ado, if you can guess this one, y'all should probably know what this one is. Hey, King Styles, what's going on? All right, but here we go. Here's my next one. Like I said, this one really dropped down. This was number 3 last year. It's dropped down to number 13 this year. Maybe it has room to go up once we play it, like the full version, but I don't know. All right, here we go.
Peggy 18.
So, it's true. The king is dead. We find ourselves in a place we never sought. The threat of anarchy swells beneath us.
Done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
A plague that spent 1,000 years confined to stories is now clawing at our gate.
Pestilence, it festers everything it touches.
Is a punishment upon those who have lost their faith.
God's chosen, descend on high. History will remember how we answer. No matter the cost.
So, No Rest for the Wicked. I know. Do y'all remember like last year, like 8, 9 months ago? I was so hyped for that. I played it. It was obviously a beta version. I thought it was super. It was okay, but I knew it wasn't like the full game. So they've been adding on. So you can definitely go download the Steam version. I actually played it through GFN. And I'm waiting for the full game to come out. But that's No Rest for the Wicked. Again, Moon Studios, Chef's Kiss. They did Ori. I love Ori. I love both Oris. And that is No Rest for the Wicked. It's supposed to be releasing full version next year. It may get delayed. So this one kind of might fall even further in the list come 2025 December. But that's it. And I do want to answer Mystic Fragments. Yes, Sour Blow. It is my top 19 games. But I don't want to ruin anything. There may be more than 19 games here. There may be more than 19. I just may do it. I may spoil you all with a few more than 19. But with that, oh my goodness, Suave, the climax. It's oh my goodness. Hey, Suave, how are you? So glad to see you again. Yo, we have not. Suave is such a cool dude. Welcome, Suave from Texas. I see Squids. I see you. Oh my God, so many great people up in chat. Yeah, but so FCAT, the only reason I was, but why couldn't you just stream it from xCloud? That's all I'm saying. Like that's all. Why couldn't you just do xCloud? Why did she have to do boost rate to xCloud? That's all. But it's no big deal. We love Eniok and we love she's doing. If y'all want to go check out Indiana Jones. Eniok is playing it, so definitely go check that out. All right. So that was it. I don't know. No Rest for the Wicked at number 13. All right. So here's the next one. I told you we're gonna do 3 from the Game Awards. All right. So we already talked about 1 from the Game Awards, which was Khazan the Last Berserker. This next one, another Game Awards one. So we want to bring it out. Yeah. So let me know what you think about this. It's number 12. 12. I like 12 more than 14. But again, 12 is a weird one. 12 is weird. 1, 2. It's 12. It's dulcet. It's a weird number. But here's number 12. Hope you like it.
Who?
Never heard of them. Oh, that game. You got way too angry playing that.
That game turned you into a psychopath.
What?
You threw a right tantrum.
No, I didn't.
You said if I tried to pass you one more onion, you'd...
I told you 1,000 times we didn't need any more onions. Okay, yeah, things did get a little heated.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. What did I miss?
Shh,
it started.
Hey, you're blocking the screen. Rude.
What is going on back there? This was pretty good.
Oh, he's
This looks wicked.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a 2-player! And they're showing so much gameplay. Oh!
Oh no, no, no! What's happening? Drew! What was that? Did you feel that?
Oh, I don't understand what's happening.
This would never have happened at E3.
What the heck is that?
Huh?
Stage Fright from Hello Games. So I am a sucker for co-ops, and as you can see, they're the ones who did Overcooked. I'm really interested to see what they did because Overcooked is such like a classic co-op game. Definitely super fun. Really cool to play. You know, I remember 2 years ago I played that with my brother, and he's really not a gamer. And it really brought him back into it. Like we were staying up super late playing Overcooked, and it was just like the most fun thing. So if you want a co-op game to like bring someone into, definitely try Overcooked. Don't try 2 first. Try the first one because 2 like gets really complicated when you're trying to make donuts and stuff. But definitely try Overcooked. And these are from the same creators of Overcooked. So I'm really looking forward to how they're going to implement like the lessons learned, like how they're going to expand on it. Yeah, but that is my number 12 game I'm looking forward to. Let me know if y'all think it's stuff. Yeah, it does look cute, Rouster. I thought that was a pretty cool little trailer that they did during the Game Awards. What the yake is that? That's a new one. Climax. Yeah, I could see Suave playing this. And Suave, I want to play because I re-downloaded it. I want to play. You know, I never beat World War Z. I never beat World War Z. And so I have it again. I'm glad I'm talking to you. I would love to jump into World War Z again one day with you, just to kill some zombies, as you said. That's a quote from Suave's Shades of Purple, episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. So one of the OGs of the Stadia community. Yes, Squids. All right, nice. All right, so here we are. That was Stage Fright, number 11. All right. Number 11 is coming in with a little bit of controversy. I'm not gonna go beat around the bush about it. It's not controversy from me. I've always thought this game looked interesting. I always have been interested in the story that this company puts out. I think they're one of the best companies at a large scale to put out great narratives in games. I am a fan of this franchise. This is one of the few franchises I played when I was in the army. I had no idea what they were or who they were. I just know I liked the story. I'm curious how this story connects to the other stories in the franchise. I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you are going to know here in a second. But I am going to buy this game day and date. I don't care if it's a bad game. Okay, I'm still going to applaud for what they are doing. But yes, here's the story. You're close, Simpleton. You're super close. It came again with a lot of controversy. We've talked about it on this show before. But here's number 11. And 11's a cool one because it's Prime. I always got to give my Prime numbers a little love. But number 11, guessing. Here we go. Hey, Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's Assassin's. Robertson, did you get it? Did you get it? I should have put money on there and you could have got $50. Yes, it's Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like I said, lots of controversy around the game. I think it's a little bit overblown. And I will just say, I think the story they're doing, I think the graphics they're doing all just look superb. Um, I'm really even though Ubisoft shut down X Defiant, a game that means so much to me, who knows? Maybe it's coming back. You didn't hear that from me, but uh, I'm really cheering for Assassin's Creed Shadows to come through. I think what they did with Assassin's Creed Mirage by going kind of back to the roots. I thought that was a good pivot. I think Assassin's Creed Shadow by really bringing in some more historical fiction is probably a step in the right direction. Assassin's Creed always does like a really great job with the history, the research they do, despite what some people would say. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The fact that you can play two different characters, two different fighting styles. I just can't say more about it. I am excited for it. Again, don't let the number 11 on this list fool you. All the games on this list mean a ton to me. All these games I think I want to see do really, really well, despite the fact that I may not like a CEO or a developer. I'm not going to do that. I think the gaming industry definitely needs, all the support that they can get. And so Assassin's Creed Shadow, I'm going to be buying it day and date 100%. So that is number 11. Now, top 10. But before we get to our top 10, I have to do a bonus one. All right. So I know I said 19, but who thought Pearl was going to do a bonus one? And if you can get the bonus one, I will give you let's do I will gift you a game if you get this bonus one. I'm pretty sure you're not, because this one just snuck into the list today. As I was looking at the eligibility criteria for my own top 19 list, I realized that this was like on the cusp of being a top 19, but it really wasn't. So, but either way, before we get to our top 10, I am going to be doing this bonus game. It's no trailer because I told you I'm out of trailer space. So I will be talking through this one at a high level. But yeah, here it is. I guess honorable mention, maybe. Here we go. I don't know, honorable mention bonus. Another one I'm looking forward to. Probably would have been at the top list if they had been a little bit more clear on their delivery date. But here it is. Y'all know I love this company a lot. But bonus one. All right, Directive 8020. This is a Supermassive game. So Supermassive is all about the Dark Pictures anthology, or Until Dawn, or The Quarry. They did that. They showed gameplay of this like 2.5 years ago. We have not got anything from it since, but they've said it is expected in 2025. Therefore, it kind of sits on the list, but kind of doesn't. I'm gonna stream it regardless. I stream all these types of games. But Directive 8020. Directive 8020. Oh my goodness. No one got it. Yeah, no worries. No worries. You'll have more chances to get my favorite games here. But yes, Directive 8020 is kind of honorable mention. Kind of probably would have made the list if they were just a little bit clear, but it seems like this game's been delayed a little bit more. And in Supermassive did the casting of Frank Stone, which is my least favorite game they've done. So I'm hoping they kind of bring it back to the level that I'm used to from a Dark Pictures anthology level. But yeah, that's my honorable mention before we jump into the top 10. All right, top 10. I don't know. Top 10 has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit of horror, a little bit of co-op, a little bit of hack and slash, a little bit of puzzling, a little bit of Metroidvania. Has a little shooter in there too. So this is the top 10 is really where things kind of start getting really hard for me. I will, again, just like I said, if you had to ask me, I would say everything 14 to 19 could be interchangeable. 11 through 13 interchangeable. I'm going to be very honest. 6 through 10 are very interchangeable to me. All right. So, but here's number 6. You would have saw this one if you watched the Game Awards. It's the last one from the Game Awards. Told you there's only 3. It's the last one from the Game Awards. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. but here it is. Oh, Jack of all trades, what's going on? But here we are, number 10.
You know, we sure cause a lot of explosions. What are you doing in my story?
Something bad is going on.
No one escapes my simulation.
Hop on. Holy crap!
So, Split Faction. Yeah, so they're from the creators who did Hazelight Studios, kind of like EA's indie arm in a way. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But either way, they're the ones that did Take-Two. They also did the game about the two prisoners who have to break free. So I feel like they take it up a notch every single time. I did a little bit more research into this game. It really has to do with like two different parallel galaxies or eco like it's in the future, also in fairy tale land, and they have to do things to help each other out. I think it's cool. Obviously, Hazelight Studios is a Game of the Year winner with It Takes Two. So yeah, big name in 2025. Former Game of the Year winner. I don't think this game got enough hype during the Game Awards, but really think about this. This was a Game of the Year winner. Again, I'll say that again. And they're doing their same little magic again. Same thing that only one person needs to buy the game. It's really super cool. I don't know, heartstrung stories. If you haven't played the one about the prison break one, that's a super cool one. Cool little ending towards the end. And the one with the mom and the dad and the divorce and not divorce, whatever, Book of Love. Cool game as well. So I'm expecting that same level of quality here. That's why it made my number 10. That is Split Faction. But let me go to chat a little bit. A Way Out. Yes, wait, that's the name of it. A Way Out. Yeah, and so Cowboy, I told you, it's another one. It's a big one. It's a work one. It looks cool. Yes, I'm so glad y'all like that one. New Tron, that would be cool. Tron would be cool. Iconic video. I'm so excited. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. Y'all are excited for this one. Sorrowful, A Way Out, and It Takes Two. Yep. Y'all all know about it. So, like I said, that's the last one from the Game Awards. So, who wanted to play this game? How are my new game series? Yes, Urban, I thought that was a secret. What's something you were looking really forward to when it released? And it was just mid or bad. That's my category next week. My next week is what was I really looking forward to at the beginning of 2024 that didn't lead up to it. So if you're just coming in, I will be doing another, like my own personal game awards on the 26th. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to leave your family or your loved ones during the holidays. It will be on YouTube, but I am going to be doing my own version of the Game Awards next week. So hopefully come join and enjoy the festivities. Might be doing some giveaways. So yeah. Hope all are doing well. Are both female characters? Looks like it, Climax. It looks like it. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. But with that said, we're about to jump into our number 9. Anybody have any clues for number 9? Any hints? Any guesses? Like I said, if y'all can get one of these before I actually do it, I don't know. It's pretty good. So, number 9 is I've talked about this game. If you know the genre I like to stream, if you know the companies I like, so I'm giving you the hints here. I'm giving you the hints, Simpleton. Companies I like, game genres I like to stream, stories I like. You might get this one. I'll give you a hint. I'll probably give out some codes to this game. I don't know. Maybe any takers? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. note takers. Well, here it is. My number 9. And I likes my squares. So 3 squared is 9. And 9's actually super cool. Because did you know if you do 9 times 1, it equals 9. So 9 plus 0 is 9. If you do 9 times 2, it equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 times 3 equals 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. I love 9. 9 is so cool. 9 is like, it's almost as cool as 16 and 4 and all the squares, but it is a square in its own way, but it's an odd number, which makes it even like mind-boggling cool. Like I told you, 9s, I could know so much about the number 9. It's unbelievable. But at number 9, okay, at number 9, here we go. Here we go. I know I can do a whole stream on 9. Trust me, I could. But with number 9, I'm excited to launch it. Here you go. Enjoy.
Stay right here.
Enjoy the life-changing benefits of this technological wonder? Call this number now to reach our customer service team that are waiting to assist you with your order.
Your newborn social ID is 8490.
Begin roam.
3, 2, 1. Synchronization complete.
If I serve.
So that's Karma, and it's from publisher is Wire Productions. Y'all know I am a Wire Productions ambassador, so most likely we will be getting some keys to give away. I will definitely be streaming this day and date. Wired has been so kind to add me to their list of ambassadors, and it's a horror game. If y'all don't remember, Wired did the other game we streamed that was horror a few years ago, Martha is Dead. So obviously they know horror. This one's super cool because it's like you get to choose like which version you want to be in. It has like some very Orwellian themes in it. So big fan of that. 1984. But not Atlas Shrugged. I'm not such a big fan of Atlas Shrugged, but I am one of 1984. And yeah. So, but yeah, you get to choose which one you want to live in, and I'm just really interested in the story that they're going to try to tell. But yeah, that is Karma from Wire Productions. So please stay tuned to this channel right here, and we will be streaming that and most likely giving away all sorts of swag when we do it, because that's what you get to do when you're a cool little ambassador for some of these companies. So, made it in there at lucky number 9. So, yep, that's number 9. You're losing me here, Purple. Am I? How am I losing you? And Robertson, if you send it to me, I'll try it out. I love it. So yes, that is it. Number 9. All right. So number 8. I don't know if y'all can get number 8. I come through on my promises. If you get number 8, I will give you I will give away $100 if you get number 8. We're talking big money now. We're talking big money here. it is a shooter. It's a shooter. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's a shooter. If you know what kind of games I like interesting, cool games. I like interesting art styles. I like things that I think are creative and outside the box. And yeah, this one it came out of nowhere this year. I was super excited. I looked a little bit more into it. I said, "Oh my goodness, I think they're onto something here." It's a Halo Gears of War E-Day, maybe close. Y'all are so close. Y'all are so close. It's kind of not close. Doom the Dark Ages, maybe. Y'all gotta know what I like. Y'all know what I like. I'm a little different. I'm a little weird. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you games you don't hear about. Okay, I told you. No more games from the Game Awards. No more games from the Game Awards. All these games now are things, like I said, through the list, through the games I play and through the games I'm looking forward to. Hopefully you get to understand a little bit more about me. Understand what I really appreciate, why I enjoy gaming as a hobby. And this is one of those. I love it when a company does something unique, something creative, something like, what the heck? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I don't even like first person. I don't even like it. But there's just something there that pulls you in. And y'all are still going Adamfall, Abyss, Decoy. Y'all, if y'all are not checking, I was watching Decoy earlier. I was in his chat there for about good 35 minutes. Decoy, what's going on? You're trying. Y'all are trying. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yes, here it is. Oh my goodness, it's just Joe. I gave you too many hints, it's just Joe. We'll have to talk. We'll talk after the show. We'll talk after the show. Yes, Mouse PI, he got it. Oh my goodness, I'm not giving you all too many hints. Next time I'm not giving you this many hints. He got it. Yeah, I know. It just does it right. It has jazz in it. It has this old 1940s types of cartoons. It's something different. It's a shooter. Is it Disney? Are you shooting things? I don't know. It looks fun. It looks like something I want to dive into. Something different. I gotta do it. I gotta play it. And that is what I think this genre is all about. Just pulling you in, just tickling you with like your imagine. Like there's just so many senses going on, right? It makes you think about the first time that we saw Cuphead, and we were like, "What the heck is this?" And then before you knew it, we were playing one of the hardest, like little platforming shooter type of games of all time. Thank you, Cuphead, and listening to some of the best music of all time. Oh my goodness, Cuphead, it's so great music. And this one is just up there. I am chef's kiss. I can't. Hats off to the people at Mouse. At Mouse PI for hire. Shout out to Joe for getting it, but Joe. Joe. He's an indie dev. It's kind of like cheating. He read it. He knew how to think through it. But yes, I saw Garex do a video talking about upcoming shooters, and they talked about Mouse PI a bit. Did they decoy? I told you it's a cool one. It's a cool one. It's a cool one. There it goes. There it goes. Mouse PI at number 8. All right, number 6. Number 6. Joe, we will talk. We will talk, Joe. You know how to get a hold of me. Number 6. Number 6. All right. Oh, number 7. Number 7. So lucky number 7. Did you all ever like that movie? You know what? That's the movie with Ashton Kutcher. For some reason, Decoy reminds me of Ashton Kutcher. Don't ask me why. But yeah, so Ashton Kutcher, lucky number 7, Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman. I remember, I don't know why I'm talking about this because it's like 7 and 11. But 7 was a great movie. I thought that was such a cool movie because it seems like it's a comedy and then it's like gets super dark and serious super fast. You know what I mean? And so when I see this number 7, actually, yeah, right, Decoy. So right now with number 7, this is a super cool one. If you know me, you probably could guess what this is. Like I said, these next ones you probably all can guess. There's 7 of them. That's why I'm not going to put any money on this. I may put money on number 5, but that's a different story. But yeah, number 7. Here we go. I'm a fan of the number. I'm a fan of this franchise. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. I don't know. I'm about to cry just talking about it. But yeah, this is one of the first games I streamed, and I'm super excited to see what this company does with the new direction they're going. All right, here we go. That is Little Nightmares 3. So let me give you a little backstory on this. If you remember, Little Nightmares was done by a company known as Tarsier Studios initially and published by Bandai Namco. Unfortunately, Tarsier Studios was bought out by the big one, Embracer Group, but Bandai Namco still retained the IP. So they gave it to another company that we've already featured on here in our honorable mention category, and that is Supermassive to produce this game. If you remember Stadia, Supermassive actually did Little Nightmares 2 for Stadia and also did all of the remasters of the Little Nightmares for all consoles. So I'm hoping Supermassive does a really good job. Obviously, if you want to learn a little bit more about what this game is going to do, one thing I really like what they're doing with the IP is they've made a podcast. Yes, a podcast. And they're releasing a new comic book series. I actually have the old comic book series right there. But they're releasing a new comic book series. And yeah, I'm just really excited, stoked what they're going to do with it. It made it to my list, number 7. I love the number 7 so much. Like I said, I really like 8 too. Like 9, 8, 7. All these numbers are super cool to me. And so I really, really like that. And yeah, I don't know. It looks to be a pretty cool game. And I'm gonna day and date obviously purchase for me, day and date playthrough for me. Little Nightmares is probably one of my top 3 favorite franchises. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you. Yeah, Kawa, you know it. I'll be back. Theme wise, Albuquerque looks dope. Actually reminds me a ton of 9. Does it? What, 7 or the game? Theme wise, Digo, you don't know. I know. But yeah, exactly. Guessing 6 is Hollow Knight. So he thinks Hollow Knight's still coming out, y'all. He thinks Silk Song. He doesn't know that it's a scam. No Silk Song ever, Decoy. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. There's no Silk Song ever going to be released. But thank you for guessing. Is that your guess? He said Silk Song. That is funny. That is funny. But number 6. All right. Number 6 is another one of my favorite franchises. This number 6 has actually been y'all mentioned it earlier. So let's see what's gonna happen. The movie 9 Purple. Remember we were talking about that? You gotta watch it. What is this movie 9? All right, someone send me a trailer. I'll check it out after search. I wouldn't guess Silk Song. I know these are my top. These are my top. See, I didn't like I like Metroidvanias. I didn't like Hollow Knight. It's like actually a lot of Metroidvanias people do not consider me a Metroidvania fan because I don't like Hollow Knight. Can you believe that? But yeah, no, number 6 is a good one. There's no money on this one because Joe has me scared now because he got mouse detected pretty quick. Mouse for hire. So number 6, I'll do my little talk through of number 6 after this show or after this preview. But here's number 6. Yeah, one of my favorite franchises. Number 6. Rouser said it earlier. He was so close. You did say top 5. You actually said number 1 there for a second. But yes, it's Orcs Must Die. Y'all know Rouser and I. A little story there. So the leaderboard on Stadia, Rouser and I think we're both top 5 in the leaderboard. We teamed up. Once Stadia died, we teamed up. We ran the entire game through Stadia. We beat it all in Stadia again. Then we said, hey, what the heck? Let's do it on PC. So we did it again, all on PC. I don't know. I think I have over 150 hours of playing that game with Rouser. We played that game a lot. And so to see Orcs Must Die 3, DeathTrap, it's going to have 4-player co-op, more orcs, more traps, more dying, more everything. I just love it. It's fun fact. It's from Robot Entertainment. And if you know anything about Robot Entertainment, they're actually the creators. They used to be called Ensemble Studios. And fun fact, my gaming journey on PC started with Ensemble Studios with Age of Empires back in 1995. Can you believe it's been that long? I can't. 30 years. But yes, that is Orcs Must Die from Robot Entertainment, who used to be Ensemble Studios. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be on PC and Xbox. So who knows where I'm going to play it? Probably Xbox. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We did it a lot. Never had anyone to play Orcs Must Die. What, geek? Well, guess what? You're in luck. That one's going to have 4-player co-op, not just 2. So we're going to have not only myself in roster, but Geek the Sneak, who's up for who wants to be number 4. We are going to run it. Age of Empires W game. Yes, Age of Empires. It's a heck of a game. I loved it. Age of Empires 1 and 2. 3 got a little weird. 4, we don't talk about 4. But that's it. That is, I had it. Yes, I so liked it. But my friends prefer Dungeon Defenders. Ooh, Dungeon Defenders. Sounds so sensual. But this takes us to our top 5, y'all. Top 5. I know. But before we get to our top 5, we have another bonus one. All right. So, you know, we kind of showcased this one before, and we're going to continue. We actually have never showcased this game, by the way. We've never showcased this game. We've told people to wishlist this game. We actually know the insider who knows everything about this game. I don't have a trailer just yet, but we will have one here in a short little while. But without further ado, I do want to talk this, and so it's going to be like before. I'm just going to show you the picture, and then we're going to talk through it. But yeah, we have Bunker Breakout. 3D retro shooter that combines retro-inspired action with emotionally charged narrative. So we are looking forward to this. Trapped in deadly underground bunker, you are a father fighting, escaping, and reunite with your family and world teetering on the brink of collapse. Wow, sounds like some definite social commentary in this one. Just kidding, but this is Bunker Breakout. If you did not know, it's just Joe in chat is actually the developer for this game. You should go ahead, wishlist it on Steam. It's gonna be awesome. We've been following Joe through his gaming journey, from everything from a horror game to Out of Mana, which we're still really looking forward to, but now Bunker Breakout, I'm really looking forward to it. I love the art style of this game. I also like the guy who's building it. And so that is right there in our number 5. It's just Joe. Of course, Joe, you already know it. Forgive me, Father. Really, I like it. I like it. But yes, of course, we're gonna showcase it. This is my top favorite games. All these games are bangers. Do not let the number fool you. All of them, every single thing I'm showing you up here is something I'm looking forward to, something I'm cheering for, something I'm going to be covering when it gets launched. And some of these games I'm going to stream, some of these games I'm going to be giving away, some of these games I'm going to stream and give away. I'm super stoked about it, Joe. Congratulations, obviously. It's been amazing to see you on this gaming journey. And the least I can do is showcase it in my top games for 2025. You know it. So yes, Joe, fellow veteran, fellow East Coast person, Joe, fellow, 40 plus group age. What else? Fellow tech, big tech. I don't know what else to do, Joe. Fellow Stadia lover. I don't know. But yeah, it's just Joe. Please go check out his channel. He does a lot of cloud gaming still, and he's a game developer, and he's holding down a full-time job that's not game development. So shout out to him. What is this in my hair? I can't get it out. I can't, Mom. I can't. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on that. Something's in my hair. But yeah, that is without a doubt. We're still looking at Bunker Breakout. The new so. And no, well, there's an anime. That's you, Decoy. That's not the game. We're not doing that game. So yeah, that's our bonus one. So if you actually been keeping track, we're giving you more than 19 today. We're giving you more than 19. So here we go. Number 5. Joe's already got it. I don't even know I'm gonna pay Joe in this cash. But if you get number 5, you can get number 5. That's another $100 to you. I'm not giving you any hints. Like Joe got number 5, so I don't want no more hints. No more hints. No more hints. But number 5 is another one of these franchises that I love. All right. I probably will start doing more commentary on this franchise as it comes out. What John just guessed in. What genre would we say? Action horror. Action horror. Let's go with that one. I do. But yeah, this one's action horror. It's an amazing franchise. I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I'm not going to give you all any more hints. I'm no more hints. Joe's kind of spooked me. I would have gave y'all more hints, but Joe's kind of spooked me because I didn't think I gave y'all enough to get Mouse Detective, but he got it. So, but this one is super cool. Indie game, indie franchise. I've talked about it in but is it survival based? I think you could call it survival based. I think you could. It's a story based. It's a deep story. It's like a story within a story, kind of in a way. But here it is. No more guesses. No more guesses. I want to talk about this afterwards. So here we are.
We all know how it ended. How Audrey stood against the Ink Demon. How we all came to her rescue in the nick of time. But how did we escape the pit? How did we get away? Now there's a story.
That's Bendy in the Cage. So y'all know I want to talk about Bendy really quick. For one, there's 2 Bendies coming out next year. One's like a mobile game and one's this one. And Bendy in the Cage, Bendy, y'all saw me play Bendy in the Ink Machine in 2023. I thought it was cool. I thought it was kind of a little clunky. I thought it was interesting. I thought the story was kind of like I needed some explanations. I know I was on the slow bus on that one. This year, over the summer, I played, or spring, I played Bendy in the Ink Machine, Bendy in the Ink Demon, the second one. And I truly gained a much deeper appreciation for that game. The story it told, the way they built on the mechanics, the size of the studio is really small, by the way. It's a small studio. It just seems like something like if y'all remember like Five Nights at Freddy's, how that just kind of went viral. I feel like what they are doing over there in Joey Drew Studios, which I think is super cool because the studio inside the game is called Joey Drew Studios, and the game studio is called Joey Drew Studios. I just think that what they're doing is super cool. Even though they messed up my order for my hoodie, I'm not gonna hold that against them. Yeah, it's number 5. I mean, Bendy is quickly rocketed into my top 3 favorite franchises in gaming, which says a lot. You know, like I don't think. Let me see the rest of the list. Yeah, none of the next games are actually in that franchise list, but we're talking about Zelda. We're talking Darksiders. We're talking Little Nightmares. We're talking Bendy. These are like my favorite franchises in gaming. And the fact that we're getting not just one but 2 different things, they're also building a movie to go with Bendy. I could not be more excited and more just happy for that group of people, the creatives doing something with like, I don't know, it's like a dark Disney, and in a way you kind of can read a little bit of the populist social commentary they do in the game. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about Bendy. I know a lot of people criticize me for playing Bendy. They don't think it's a cool game, or they think it's a kid's game. But I have fun with it, and I love going through it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm looking forward to going back there and figuring out how Henry gets out. That's what I'm looking at. I never knew they were coming out with a second game. Yeah, they already came out with a second game. This is a 3rd game. They have mobile games that follows Boris. Yeah. How about that? I knew Benny and Cage. She was a great. Oh my! Stop it! No! Please keep the chat. Decoy is like, as you say this, Simpleton. Decoy is currently looking up Bendy at a dance club near you. Yeah, no, they have it. They have Bendy and the Ink Demon as well. Decoy, Bendy and the Ink Demon. That's why you come watch. That's why Purple's here to tell you about some of the indie games out there. Yeah, that's not me, Decoy. Oh my goodness. So here we are. That was number 5. Number 5. Roster, you know me really well. I'm not gonna give you any more. I'm not giving y'all no more hints. Y'all know that because it gets easier as we get closer. Because y'all are like, what has Purple talked about? What does Purple like? So here we go. Here's actually here. This is my last one. Y'all know the games I like. You know, I like artsy things. I like things with cool stories. I like things that haven't been necessarily done before. If you can get number 4, it's gonna be hard for y'all to get number 4 because I don't talk about this game that much, but I am super psyched about it. But after that, y'all will probably get 3, 2, and 1. But number 4 is probably the last curveball. You may have seen it, you may have not. If you follow me on Blue Sky, you'll see that I actually engage with these developers quite a bit. I love everything they're doing. I think again, when we talk about creativity, we talk about art in games. Light No Fire. Oh my goodness, y'all getting close. Y'all getting close. Light No Fire. We couldn't verify Light No Fire was in 2025 decoy. Therefore, it did not make the list because I couldn't verify it. So maybe that ruins it. But yeah, this one is it's one of those games. It's just like something you haven't seen before. And you may have seen it. Like I only saw it at one game show or like a game preview show. A lot of people were like, "Oh, that looked cool," but no one really gave it a lot of thought. I've been keeping track with them. I've been following them. So yeah, this is you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Like when you just see something like again, that feeling where you're like, wow, super cool. Like how, what they did. We mentioned it before with Cuphead. Super cool. We hadn't seen a game like that, right? You kind of see it in Mouse Detective. Super cool black and white shooter. Who would have thought, right? This is another one of those games where I'm like, oh man, that's super cool that y'all decided to do a game like that. So here it is. My number 4. 4 is actually super cool because that's 2 squared. I told you I love my prime numbers. All right, I mean I love my squares. So I love squares. 2 squared is 4. 4 is like the most simple square you can get. But at number 4, hope you'll like this one. Hopefully I did it justice in building it up. This is my number 4 game. Here we go. Number 4.
Listen to me, burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods. And on you go, like a moth into the burning light.
Thank you.
Who took the sun away? Little soul, you charming little wanderer, where are you off to now?
And so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
Moonhood Studios with the Midnight Walk. I know. Claymation. Yo, like what I really like about this game, besides obviously the art direction, obviously it's telling a story. They do a ton of stuff on their Instagram and socials to kind of say what they're doing. The studio, very small studio, and what I like about it, this is one of those games that I talked about a gaming crisis. A lot of people disagree, but what I really like about what they did is they took creatives. Like half the studio is creatives. It's not tech people. It's not coders. It's not people who are like techie. They're people who know how to tell a story. They're people who know how to create art. And when you do gaming like me, like art, the story, something that like I cannot game and read a book. I cannot game and watch a TV show or movie. I could probably game and play and listen to music at the same time. But if you have a game that has the music, I can't then do that. Gaming competes with all of my other passions. And so when I see a game that is just doing something new and it can do it well in multiple categories, like I'm looking at great art, I'm looking at some original scores and sound pieces, I'm looking at just some interesting story and narrative, you're a win. You're a win for me. You're like automatically a win. So Moonhoot Studios, I like I said, I am just cheering these people on because I'm super, super stoked about this game. Super stoked about it. I know Little Nightmares is exactly what I was thinking about. Or Nightmare Before Christmas. I saw Nightmare. Nightmare Before Christmas is exactly what I was thinking about there, Joe. I just like it. It's just so much. It's just super cool. Like in another thing that they're doing that I thought was also cool. If y'all remember, 10 Soldiers, which came out 2 years ago, did this as well. They're allowing you to play the game on console as well as VR, which is super awesome. Like 10 Soldiers did that, and I loved that game. Also another Wire Productions game. And so this one is doing that, and to do that in that world, oh my goodness, chef's kiss. Like that is my opinion. It is just indie creatives doing something I haven't done before. Like I said, could you see this getting released at some big studio? No, you have to be small to think through like this. You got to be people who are like, you know what hasn't been done before. And I think we have had claymation in games, but I don't know. That dude looks a little creepy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I actually have Little Nightmare stuff around me. I may go get here in a second just to showcase it. But that is number 4. Number 4. All right, number 3. Y'all, these should come to no surprise to anybody. If you know what I like, you know what I like. Number 3 has already been mentioned before, and yeah, I want to talk about it again. All these games, every single game on this list, even games that aren't on my list, all deserve their flowers, all hard work. But number 3, I don't know what to say about this one. It's super cool. It's also kind of the first trailer that's going to see this logo on it. And but it's not exclusive to this platform. But yeah, let me talk about it after this one. So yeah. Neo Memories in Orbit. Roster, you called it early on. Yes, that's Neo Memories in Orbit. I mean, just looking at the color again, art style. Yeah, I told you Metroidvanias were going to be featured heavily today. Metroidvanias were going to be featured heavily today. Yeah, I know Simpleton. They are. I know. And they're coming in strong. These are coming in strong. Just the coloring in this, the shading in this is just, to me, again, one of those things. It has a little bit more puzzle elements to it. I love games that you can understand what's going on without words, right? You see this a little bit in Inside, like where it's just talking a lot about stuff and you're just watching things going on. But when you're adding some color to it, you're adding this Mio character who's kind of going on. It's kind of like Ori, but Ori has words throughout it. Mio Memories in Orbit. It just seems like they're doing something different with their storytelling. Obviously, you haven't seen a game that looks like a coloring book. Like, that's another thing I liked about it. Something that really takes me to my childhood. Like the first art that I thought I could do, coloring, especially when you really learn to color. I don't know if anybody ever did that, but with like crayons or with pencils, and you really learned about shading, you really start to get an appreciation for that game. It's coming also from an indie studio, Focus Entertainment. So our friends out there in France and Focus, they've been really doing a lot recently, and I really love the breadth that they bring as a publisher. This is actually why I am. Some people would say, "Purple, you're cheering for the Xbox console to die." No, I'm not cheering for Xbox, but I do think the way Focus is doing is what I think Xbox is trying to do, where they just have so many great IP underneath their publishing arm, but they have so many different studios that truly are independent. And I just think Focus Entertainment, Chef's Kiss, they're doing an awesome job there. And so I'm cheering for that game to come out. And yeah, hopefully it continues to do what it's going to do. I will definitely be playing it when it comes out. So that is Mio's Memories and Entertainment to top our top 3 there. All right, number 2. Again, y'all know y'all know me. Y'all know me too well. So there's no more prizes on these. There's no more guessing. There's no more like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. We're coming down to the last ones. And this one has really surprised me. How far it has come up in my list. How far it is. Yeah, we're going to talk about this here in a second. This is another one where I am constantly talking to the devs over on Blue Sky. So yeah, here it is. My number 2. Super exciting. Super exciting. Super exciting.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Mm-hmm. Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody'll be gone. Hell won't give you time to get ready.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
I will not be playing it day one with Game Pass. I will be buying it actually day one though. And so I saw Decoy saying trash for the Blue Skies. So the reason I like Blue Skies because I feel like it's just a cleaner conversation. People are a lot more open. It's a lot more jovial. If y'all don't know, I get a lot of like hate on Twitter from like multiple accounts. Like every single time I post something, even though I block it. And so like that's why I go on Blue Sky now. Even though I'm still on Twitter, I feel like Blue Sky it's like really big time accounts respond back to me when I cheer them on or I ask them a question, which is kind of refreshing for someone who's just really small. But enough about Blue Sky. This is about South of Midnight. So South of Midnight, Simpleton, I saw you in there. Soundtrack alone. They actually have a music edition of the game, which is really interesting because they don't sell the game with this. I've already pre-ordered it. They only have 11 of it. I'll probably do some unboxing of this. It's going to have vinyls. It's going to have all the tracks. It's going to have an art book. It's going to have like props from the game. And super excited about this game for so many reasons. Obviously, the art style different, right? Not pure claymation, but it is somewhat in the vein of claymation. There's a couple of documentaries out there about what they're doing with this game. What I really like about it is it's a genre called Southern Noir or Gothic South. And if you know about anything about the South, there's a lot of darkness in the South, in the history of the South in the United States. And one thing that they're doing here is they're bringing a lot of Southern tradition into the game. So what they actually went out and did and they found Southern storytellers. Now, these aren't just storytellers from the South. These are storytellers who know the stories of the South, the mythology of the South, the lore of the South, the Southern United States. And a lot of that is embedded in not just like Southern like traditions from traditional cultures that came from the South, but also from like things that came from like the slave trade, such as like voodoo and a couple of other cultures. And so that's all kind of intertwined in there. The girl there, the main character, who oddly enough looks a lot like the voice actress there. It's the first time she's ever done voice acting, so they really took a chance on her, and she's just knocked it out the park every single time I've seen it. Another thing about it, but she's like a healer, right? And so you're gonna start to see a lot of that tradition come through, and we've seen healing in a couple of other games, but I really am looking forward to something that is so unique and central to the core what the United States is. And so that's a big thing about it. Another thing, you saw the music. You heard Simpleton talk about the music in this. So the actual composer has utilized so many different genres of music in it, from not only Southern blues to jazz to orchestra, and they've really like there's an entire narrative that plays out just in sound. So if you're a fan of orchestras or symphonies like I am, my favorite symphonies are the ones that tell a story. And one of the most favorite symphonies I love to listen to, probably not as often as I'd like anymore, just because I get busy, but also just tells a story with the music, is Peter and the Wolf. I love Peter and the Wolf. And if you hear Peter and Wolf, each instrument and each tempo signifies like a different something that's happening in the story of Peter and the Wolf. And if you don't know what Peter and the Wolf is, I highly advise you to go listen to Peter and the Wolf sometime tonight. But it's this story. And in this game, the composer did something very similar. The different instruments, the different types of music, the different beats and the different rhythms signify like different things that are transpiring, what you're seeing. So not only are you getting this visual treat from the game, you're getting this auditory treat from this game, and something that is so intertwined in a story that's not told in the mainstream like media. And I don't mean that like news media, but just we don't hear a lot from this type of storytelling being also in the game. To me, this without a doubt is obviously the expectations I have here are sky high. But every single time I see something, I'm falling in love with it more. Again, like I said, I already got like pre-ordered the music edition of the game. I'll open it, but this game, just everything about it. Like I said, all these games I want to see do well, but when you start really getting a lot of my passions in there, like music and visual and story and gameplay. Oh my goodness, how could I not get excited about this? So yes, hats off to Compulsion, hats off to Xbox and specifically Xbox for purchasing Compulsion and supporting this game since 2018. I think it really started taking shape in 2020. Just hats off to that whole team. Hats off to Canadians. That's where Compulsion is actually based out of. It's Canada. So the game studio is in Canada, and they're telling a story about the South. And what I really love what they did there is they didn't just say, hey, we have everybody in the room, we can tell the story of the South. They went and found people in the South to bring them on, to help them with storytelling, to help them with the music, telling them with the art style. It just, everything about this game. You'll probably hear me talk a lot about it coming up in March. March, 3 months away. But yes, hats off to Compulsion Games. I think it is Montreal. I love Montreal. But yeah, that is South of Midnight. South of Midnight. So there it is. But yeah, let me see what's saying. W art style. I want to see gameplay though. I don't. Oh, there is gameplay of it. I just decided to do that trailer because it kind of played a little bit more of the music, but there's gameplay trailers out there, and it looks phenomenal. Yeah. I really like South of Midnight too. When I saw it, it's nice. Yep. Most storytelling like that comes from outside of North America. Russia has many. Well, I think Peter and the Wolf is Russian. Oh man. Yes, rural South. That's exactly what it is. Different genres. So you're gonna have a little bit of like the Mississippi Delta. You're gonna have a little bit of like the Louisiana Cajun Creole influences. You're gonna have a little bit of that North Carolina, Virginia coast type of stuff. You're gonna have a little bit of the West Virginia, like that Appalachia. So it's gonna be a lot intertwined in there. I think it's just, like I said, I'm really looking forward to that game. A lot of people asking what those first 6 studios they purchased were doing. No, they're doing a good job. Like I said, Compulsion. I wish they were still indie, honestly, but Microsoft, like I give them their flowers when they do well, because I definitely criticize them when they don't. All right, who's number one? Who's number one? Y'all know y'all know me. You know what I like. I just saw like South of Midnight. I mean, come on. My top 5, y'all gotta admit, top 10, top 20, top 21. All there. Y'all know where it is. Y'all know where it is. All right. I'm going to talk about this after this one, but y'all know what it is. This is number 1. Thank y'all for staying with me. Damn near 2-hour show. Number 1. We finally made it. Here we are. Number 1. All right.
Nothing lasts forever.
y'all know it. I told you it got too easy to number one, but that's Reanimal, my number one game I'm looking forward to. So let me tell you a little bit about this one, right? I already told you Tarsier Studios did Little Nightmares, and then Tarsier got bought out by Embracer. They lost the IP. However, Tarsier Studios still maintained their same studios. One of the studios that has maintained the same people since day one. Some of the same creators. You see this a lot of times when studios will release like a version 1, a version 2 of a game, then everybody leaves. Tarsier, that's not the case with Tarsier Studios. They've been hard at work at this with this game since Little Nightmares 2. Because if you don't remember, Little Nightmares 2 was actually released after Embracer bought Tarsier. So what those people at Tarsier Studios do, they went hard at work. So this is kind of like maybe still in the same universe. But if you remember the things that make Little Nightmares so great, the kookiness, like the spooky, the creepy, the sneaking around, the dark shadows, the lighting, that and more is here. So if you've been following Tarsier Studios since as long as I've been following Tarsier Studios, and I am happy to say I have been following this company since 2009. Yes, 2009. And some of the things that they've always wanted to do is they've always wanted to leave the game up to interpretation, right? And some people don't like that. If you play Little Nightmares, there's a lot of lore in that game. There's a lot of lore in what the different monsters mean. There's a lot of lore in what the actual characters mean. There's a lot of lore in what the actual universe of Little Nightmares means. The nowhere, the dream, the skinny man or the thin man, Six, the boy. All of these characters mean something. The teacher, the chefs, the hunter. Who are these people? And if you understand like me, Little Nightmares means so much to me, right? It's one of my favorite genres of all time. But why is Little Nightmares 3 number 6 and Reanimal's number 1? I'll tell you why. Little Nightmares, I love it. But I think they're kind of making it a little too commercial for my liking. I mean, I'm still going to see what's in there. And I'm still going to like it. But Reanimal is bringing it back to that darkness. Reanimal is bringing it back to the world. And that's ultimately what I like. Because I think the world is a dark place. It can be a light place. But if you try to pretend something is not as dark as it actually is, well, you will be left in the dark most of the time. And that's what I see with Reanimal. Not only am I cheering for this studio because they have kept their same team together for the most part, not only am I cheering for this studio because I see that they decide to not bend to like commercial pressures and make themselves more family friendly, but because they've actually doubled down on what got them there. And for that, I have to give them hats off. Obviously, you've seen the mood with the visuals. You've seen the gameplay that you kind of see them moving around. You've seen the world that they've created. You've seen the score that helps set that mood, that sets it with the visuals. And now you've seen some of the darkest things from your dreams. That was in that game. I am beyond excited for this game. I've talked about it ever since I first saw this trailer, and I'm going to continue to talk about it until I play it day and date. Reanimal is my number 1 game of the 2025 year. Now, some caveats that I will say. This list does not include anything that may launch with Nintendo Switch 2. This list does not include anything that may launch in the second half of the year that we have not heard about so far. So y'all already know my second favorite franchise of all time potentially will launch something in 2025. That could change the calculus here, right? But as it stands, here's my 21. These are the games I'm looking forward to. I will list this out. I actually get to do something really cool where I get to do timestamps with the games. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing again, I will timestamp it. I will put the names of the games I'm looking forward to. But yeah, that's it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think of my list? Hey, squids. Yeah, Pearl didn't like how I know that's great. What? I didn't. No, I don't like it. Y'all are crazy. It was too hard for me. I just don't know. It's a weird one. Maybe I gotta get into it. We'll see. I just don't. Silk Song is a scam. Um. So yeah, Little Nightmares lacks animals. Maybe that's why it's called Reanimal. I don't know. Bringing it back to the world because I. Oh yeah, 13. Then that was deep. Or was it? Watch Little Nightmares. You sell MTX skins. You think so? Uh, the music reminds me of yes, but that's what it's about. When you can have something like I say, games to me aren't just games. Games are experiences. You know what I mean? And when you have a medium that can just transport you into I don't care if it's a book, I don't care if it's a comic, I don't care if it's a painting, if it's a movie, if it's a TV, if it can just transport you to somewhere else, you've done your job as an artist. Right? You brought me to some place that I probably couldn't get to on my own, right? I know some of y'all are thinking something else right there, but still, you were able to do that, and I think that's super cool. And Reanimal, all of them. I mean, I'm not all of them. All of these games are just top notch. Obviously, those top ones there are something special to me. But my list, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong for your list. Some people always are like, "Purple, you're wrong." I'm like, I don't care about your list. Like, it's my list. But I would love to see some of y'all's game. What if you have games that I did not list that you think are you're super looking forward to? Put them in chat. Put them in comment section. I would love to see. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me through my commentary on this, through what I selected, why I selected it, why I left certain things out, why I dropped certain things, what I highlighted from certain games. I really feel like this is very intimate for me to share this. So thank you for being on this journey with me. Ellen Fulries will be Ellen. Okay, I like it. Great. No problem. It's just Joe and I mean we 2 hours, y'all. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I had that much content, but I did. And like I said, next week we're actually going to be talking about 2024. We're going to be talking about my own game of the year, right? So I don't think that's a surprise what my game of the year is, but maybe some of my disappointments and just kooky categories. Favorite game to stream, favorite game to my guilty pleasure game, most disappointing game, dark horse game I just found myself playing even though I never even knew about it a week before. Like, I'm gonna have kooky things. I'm gonna be eating cookies. Next week is gonna probably be interesting. I'm gonna probably be, honestly, I think I'm gonna be tasting whiskeys or champagnes on stream. Next week is gonna be weird. You're gonna see like purple, like you're gonna see like a different type of purple. And I got this idea from Cammy, right? Like you're gonna probably see. I'm not gonna be saying like kids should be drinking, no, but I think it is the end of the year. It's been a long one for me. And yeah, so next week is gonna be pretty interesting. I obviously you can watch the replay, but if you're in chat, you're gonna or whatever, we're gonna open up the lines and talk about some of those games. And you'll see me in rare form, or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Dwarf Fortress. What the heck? 25 tries more genres of games. What? What do you mean more? What genres did I not list in there? I had everything except sports games and racing games and card games and stop it. But yeah. Hey, Lo-Fi, what's going on? My most happy game to you is Monster Hunter Wilds. A lot of people have that one. It will play best on the PlayStation 5 Pro, as I saw on a tweet today. Don't ask me why. I don't even know if that's true, but that's what they tweeted. It doesn't break the mile. It's more of like the same and a little extra. All right. Jump break the wall. You play very samey games. I know what I like. Why? Wait a minute. I am not a moderator. Louis, what the heck? Let's get movie. What the heck? Let's do this. Let's there we go, Louis. What about now, Louis? What about that one, Louis? Let's see. Did we do it? Oh, we did. I think we made him something special. I don't know. You should have something now. But yeah, Exodus Expedition 33. Oh, Exodus Expedition 33. Perfect Dark, Clockwork Revolution. A lot of great games. A lot of great teams. Now you can ban people. Ban people for fun. Russian roulette bans. No. He's not going to do that. Change the Echoes DLC. Super cool. By the power of grace. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all again for staying by. I know it's a late one. If y'all want to, I may open the lines here. Decoy, we need to schedule the chat needs to know who Decoy is. Because I go to your chat a lot. You're a funny dude. You're a young guy. You have interesting points of view. You're wrong a lot about a lot of things. But it's okay. It's okay to be wrong, Decoy, about a lot of things. He's too angry to be this young. Or cynical. I think that's the word, cynic. I have the if I was a mod, I ban people and just not say anything. Decoy, Decoy, jeez. But you have your own channel. You can do this on your own channel. So sorry. I was home today and tomorrow too, so good to stay late. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I don't mind. I am not angry. Cynic. You know, crazy. Your favorite game? Do I know his favorite game? I don't know. Let me get some of y'all in here. I don't even know how to do that anymore. Restream decided to change everything on me, and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That's crazy, right? They decided to do everything different. It's called Indica. No, he doesn't. Indica's I can't believe Indica made the Game Awards. I cannot believe Indica made the Game Awards. At least Louis came in hot. Louis like, I've been elected moderator and I'm going to change all the rules. Sounds like the future president of the United States. He just said, I'm just changing all sorts of stuff. There you go, y'all. There you go. Pin message. Oh my goodness. Those Xbox International people, Mystic Fragments, Sour Blow. Decoy's a bad influence. What? Slash 2 Game of the Year. Soul Lash 2. That sounds like a eyelash place in the hood. You know what I mean? Like, where did you get those lashes, girl? Oh, Soul Lash. You know, like that's what I feel like I've been a Soul Lash. I feel like I've not only went to Soul Lash, but they messed up my eyelashes. That is what I see when I see Soul Lash. So you go, Decoy. You go to Soul Lash. I like it. I feel like I'm talking to a certain segment of my friends who don't play games. That's what I feel. Who is all the way from his home in Florida. None other than the one in. Let me know. Is he ready? Let me know. I can kind of see. You ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. That's all right. Got it. Here he is.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this is his studio. What is going on?
What's going on, you epic people? Welcome to the brand new Epic Entertainment Studio. It's kind of echoey right now, but look, I got all my stuff. I got my work set up. Then I got my streaming set up. Guys, I am in the lovely state of Florida where it's like 70 degrees right now. But anyway, we won't talk about that. Purple, you didn't answer my question.
What was your question? How did you like my list?
So I thought the list was cool, and I think what was cool was it totally depicts who you are. So you kept saying, I want you guys to get an idea of what I like, why I like it, and I think that was the goal, and that's definitely what we got from it. Yeah. And as you see, when you was doing number 2, I was like, Let's have Reanimals. I knew, because you and I, we got a thing for Little Nightmares. Question though, do you know if Reanimals will be co-op? Because one thing I was waiting for forever was Little Nightmares to do that, and so part 3 will be. Again, that's a commercial type thing to do. They get to that point. So the question is, I almost figure maybe Reanimals might just be like, no, we just gonna keep it single player like it was, because usually, to be fair, when they make something co-op, it's a little more cheesy, kind of, or like a few studios could do it right, like It Take Two and Way Out, and what they're doing with Split Fiction. Because that's the thing, you want to play with your friends, but you kind of want to play with your friends and it feel like it's something special. Now, Little Nightmares 2, I felt like it should have been co-op. When you were playing with both characters, they had to one had to do this, one had to do that. I was like, they could have pulled that off. But anyway, so you don't know, huh?
I don't know, man. They're keeping that closely under wraps. And I've talked to people who talk to that studio, like the head. They didn't even tell me. Like some people were like, we're so happy for in my real job. They were like, we're so happy that you got to see that. But I don't know anything about it. The only thing I know about it is that they are kind of going to their actual roots. They're Embracer said, what is that?
We just put this up today, Purple. The 75 came. We got the little fireplace thing underneath. Goodness. Yeah. Hold up, Purple. Well, the thing is, we had to buy everything new. Sorry about that. I knew you was in the middle of saying something. But if I could get this light to come on, I want to. All right, I'm new to. All right, never mind. I was walking out here. My pool is right back there, and I don't know how did this sensor.
He's doing real grown up stuff, y'all.
Yeah. But yeah. Purple. This. So do you have a date for Reanimals?
I've heard it's some Q2, Q3.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it's Q2, Q3. I know. I don't think it's not before March. Most of the games before March have already said they're before March. I don't think it's April. If I had a guess, I'm gonna say June. I'm gonna say June.
Do you think, honestly, what's gonna be better?
I just told you, number one. I just gave you what I thought was my number one game.
No, you did. But listen, you don't think playing with another person is gonna be like something special?
You know, when I play with other people, it's always special, but that's a different story.
Speaking of that, Purple, I mean, I got a gripe from the Stadia days. If we want to bring up playing with other people.
So, okay, I cannot. Here's the thing. Rouster is getting Darksider Genesis. You have Darksider Genesis. Oh, my goodness. He's going to get it on Xbox. I got it on PlayStation.
Could I just tell the people a little story? This person we know and love, that we all look up to, named Purple Haze, Now, I got to meet her in person last year with hopes that I'll be meeting again tomorrow. A year ago, he said, I'm going to be in Florida a year later, and I was like, I should be living there. But this person, Purple, that we love so much, she promised, right, that she will play one of my favorite franchise, just happened to be one of her favorite franchise, the Darksiders, and part 1 is still the best one because War is the best one, is the best character. Purple, all right. And what you do, Purple? What did you do? They come out with a co-op version or a co-op game, Darksiders Genesis. And what did you do, Purple? Or should I say, what didn't you do?
Huh? You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get, I think I have it for PlayStation. I'm going to play with Rouster and you.
You know what?
He's just upset because he couldn't get into it. That's all. That's a good one.
Listen, you didn't know who Rouster was back when you lied to me. So how are you going to say Rouster's name before my name? I feel like that's a slap in the face.
He literally to me today about it. He literally told me today. He's like, I'm buying Darksiders Genesis, and he's been actually He's been talking to me. Rouster's been on me since like last week about this. He's kind of like,
Oh, 1 week versus like 4 years. That's you know what, Rouster? Get in line, buddy. Rouster, where's he at? Is right there? Rouster, you right there? Rouster, you're one of the epic people. However, you, sir, need to get in line. So go over there, sit on the couch, all right? Because you're next in line.
Oh my goodness.
He's next.
Look, there's so much in the game I like, and I actually like it. Who came in? Who's here? Who's here? Oh,
who's next?
We got someone, but Cowboy, no, we'll play it. I know how to get in touch with both of you. Let me buy the game. Let me rebuy it.
Now you know what's funny? I actually got to rebuy it because I had it on Stadia, and then I had PlayStation Plus, but I canceled PlayStation Plus.
Oh, so you lost it?
So yeah, so I have to literally buy it too. So while I'm sitting here talking smack, I don't have it either.
Yeah. So I got it. Well, Rouster bought it. Rouster like, Purple, I'm buying it. So I'm like, okay.
Rouster's like, no, I'm getting it.
Yeah, and it's a game. It's better to play with too because you get to actually hear the commentary between.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool to hear that commentary between wars.
So what? So your favorite character was who is it?
Death.
Are you like Death more?
I'm replaying Darksiders 2 right now.
Death was cool, but so my thing is I like the tank characters. Always like the big characters. So War is just that dude, the super big sword, like he's a beast.
No, Death is super cool. Well, Cowboy, congratulations again on your house. Moving in December. You and Sandy now know why I left Texas in the humidity because the roaches are huge.
Hey, listen.
I don't want that.
I was like, now, because I lived here years ago for about a year, and I was aware of it, but I was like, hey, man, that's my shower, bro. Like, we can't share this together. Like, what we doing? Like, and so Sandy, so here's Sandy, right? So we're from the north, so nobody want to say they have roaches, right? Up north, right? So Sandy's like, it's not a roach. It's a palmetto bug. I'm like, it's a damn roach. Yeah, she don't want to claim it, but I'm like, listen, that's a big roach. But
all right.
I wish I could have this light on because the guest house is like right there and the pool's right there. But for whatever reason, I don't know how to work half the stuff in this house yet. But Purple, thanks for having me on. Thank you for being you, Purple, because you're nothing less than epic, Purple, and we can't do this stuff without you because you hold this whole damn city and community together. So yeah, from Florida to New Jersey, back to damn UK where Host is from, to the Batcave. We love you, Purple, and thank you for letting me come on. And you guys just enjoy the show because Purple do it like nobody else can. The Empress of Gaming. Let's go.
All right. Thanks, Cowboy. Thanks.
All right. Later.
Again. Happy holidays. All right. That was Cowboy, King of Entertainment, aka Anthony. Well, he goes by a lot of things, but that was Cowboy. Now, the dude who I owe $100 to. No, he's here to collect.
No,
Joe, what's going on?
Perp, how we doing?
Oh, doing awesome. Joe, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase your game earlier, and it's releasing, right? 2025.
Yeah. If everything goes to plan, it should be end of April 2025.
Oh my goodness, y'all. This is Joe. Obviously, we showed this game, Bunker Breakout. Joe, what's going on? Joe, you come to collect your 100. I got you.
No.
How did you get it? I'm just curious because that was kind of, everybody was off.
So that's a game that's been on my radar for like a hot while because I know, if I recall correctly, they had to wait till the trademark expired on Steamboat Willie to really run with it. So that's why, and that trademark just expired like, I don't know, a year or two ago or something. Because it pulls, it's like that genre of art style, like the Steamboat Willie, quote unquote, House of the Mouse, air quotes or whatever. But I saw something the devs did. Gosh, I want to say it was like over a year and a half ago or something. I saw like when they first, it was like a screenshot when they first said, hey, we're making Mouse PI, and I was like, oh man, people are already running wild now that Steamboat Willie's trademark gone. Like, he's
Yeah.
gonna be in crazy stuff. But it was the only thing, or the only project that I personally saw that like looked interesting. I was like, that thing's gonna kill it when it comes
Yeah.
out. Like, it's
No.
just so different. And especially in my personal opinion, in the industry today as a whole, different can sell. Different probably will sell in a lot of instances.
Different, especially small teams who are doing something that's just unique. Like I said, I mean, it made all those games up there are all unique in there. I try to give them justice and their flowers, each of them. But Mouse PI, just why not a black and white game, first person
Right.
shooter that looks like Disney?
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, no, super awesome. The list was great. I thought that there was definitely some interesting games on there. There were some games that definitely were not on my radar on your list, so that's always cool to see.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I greatly appreciate being included.
Oh no,
on
of
the
course.
list, so.
Of course, and y'all, thank you, Rouster's always on it. Thank you, Rouster, for putting the Steam link down there. Please go
Oh, thank you so much.
wish
Appreciate
list
that.
it. It really does matter when you do wish list
Mhm.
the game. So as Joe can attest, one dev studio here.
Yep.
With Joe, he's doing it all. So
And now it's not the fun stuff. I was doing like menu UI yesterday, and like it's not like the fun stuff's kind of over, which is fine. So it's the stuff you kind of got to power through. But as Purple mentioned, that we should have a trailer out shortly after Christmas, and then shortly after the first of the year, there'll be a demo out. We're already registered for Next Fest, so we're good there. Some other stuff is in the works, so we'll see what happens with some of that stuff, and then we'll start chasing down the whole. I technically am already accepted to the ID at Xbox program, but the whole like porting the game to Xbox is going to take time. So we'll cross that road when we get there. But yeah, so far so good. It's been like 2 weeks. It's got almost 100 wish lists already. So for like a one-man band with no actual trailer and no actual demo, and it's just screenshots, I'll take it. It's a win,
Yeah. Hey, we're looking forward to it, Joe. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome.
No.
But yeah, no. Other than that, just game dev stuff and work, and wondering what's going to happen with this whole budget situation.
Oh,
in the
Joey,
country,
there's a couple of people in our community in this situation.
Yeah. So
we'll
see what happens.
Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready for this to be like a good 1,000+ days of this? You know that, right?
Yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens.
This doesn't stop.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have some extra time to work on my game. That's the way I look at it, right?
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm feeling it in my world too. I just want you to know that.
I'm sure. But I did want to mention about these the cockroaches, right?
Okay.
That Anthony brought up. Because I remember when I was stationed at Fort Bragg, being from the Northeast, we had cockroaches. And I go to housing. I'm like, hey, there's like, I got cockroaches. Like, and they're like, no, sweetheart, those are water bugs. I'm like, you all might call them water bugs around here, but from where I come from, they cockroaches. And like,
no, those are huge.
If you live in the Northeast, like you only got cockroaches if you're dirty, you keeping food out, you know what I mean? Like you ain't got no roaches in your house unless like there's something going on. So like, I was like, what is this? But it was
they're like several inches. They're like cute, and they can fly.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they make a crap ton of noise at night. And
yeah, no, they're large. They're large. Like I said, I'm from water. No, the water. These are just like giant. These are the things that sci-fi movies are created about.
Yeah. They talk about the cicada swarms, like that. That's them jokers. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they are super. Yeah. I can't. I can't.
I just thought that was kind of funny. But other than that, no, mostly game dev stuff. I started playing a bunch of different things on stream, but tomorrow I'll be streaming jumping back into the Outer Worlds.
Ooh.
Which, like, I don't know how I missed that game because I'm having a ton of fun. Like,
are you
being a villain and like doing stuff you're not supposed to? Like, oh, you want to be my friend? Nope, I just shot you, and now everyone's gonna hate me, but I'll deal with the consequences.
Somebody else has mentioned Outer Worlds. What I really like, in the community, you and Eniel, y'all are playing a lot of games that I've heard a lot about, and then we have people like Decoy who's like refusing to play shooters now. He's playing like Minecraft, but I do like catching your streams when I come through.
Yeah. And then Christmas week, I'll be checking out an indie game on Monday and an indie game on Friday. So that should be cool. Yeah,
I'm checking out mystery.
No, I'm just checking. They're already scheduled. You can find them on YouTube. But I'm checking out Pixelmancer, which anybody that knows Gem, it's his game that he made. So we'll be playing that on the Friday after Christmas.
Jim,
Yeah.
I've only talked to Jim briefly.
Yeah.
I kind of miss him because he's in
UK.
Europe. Yeah, he's in the UK. So yeah. All right.
So
So
I'll be playing that on Friday, and then I'm playing Nightstones on Monday, which is like inspired by like Zelda-esque, kind of cozy-ish game.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check it out. Next week, for purposes of work-life balance at my company, I'm going to be enjoying a day off. For purposes of my team, I will be furiously trying to get something in by January 2nd.
Right.
I don't even believe that. Like literally last week, they were like, okay. I was like, all right, give me some time because a lot of stakeholders, a lot of partners, don't want to get them up in arms. And so we said January 20th, no problem. Now they're like, nope, we need a January 2nd. I'm like,
meanwhile, everybody's on vacation trying to burn their
yeah, I
vacation
know.
days or
I'm
what.
like, okay. Now I have to break the bad news to my team.
That's always great, right? Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, yeah. We'll figure. I may cover for them. I may try to do as much as I can on my own.
There you go. Awesome.
So,
well, I won't keep you longer,
no worries,
Perp.
Joe, thanks for coming by.
Thank you
Thanks
for having me, and hope you have a wonderful holiday and all that good stuff.
No, Joe, same to you, and thanks again for being amazing. You're always like cool dude. You always come by, and we're looking forward to the game, and also thinking about you and the rest of the people in the community who.
I had one last thing. I lied.
Oh, what's that?
So my oldest wants to hand draw art, like on paper, and then we're going to scan it and figure out how to animate it and make it into a game, which I think would be really cool. I don't know the technical aspect of it. I know it's plausible. We could do that. She would just have to draw like different poses or positions and stuff to like animate it appropriately. So that may be like a summer project that we tackle.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Got games coming up. Look, this is Just Joe, Angry Poultry, doing amazing stuff. Well, we're going to feature it anyway. We're going to feature it. Just let us know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, I got to get Bunker Breakout off the shelf first. So.
All right. Well, Joe, thank you all again, the developer, Bunker Breakout. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for everything. And if I don't see you till then, happy holidays, and see you on the other side, or next week. I'm going to be watching you tomorrow. Never mind. I'll see you.
I'll see you. Yeah, we'll chat.
I'll see you. All right.
All right. Take care.
Take care, Joe. Oh my goodness. Spline equals easy animate. What are we talking? Decoy? What is Decoy talking about? Is it Glaze? I played alone. Who's playing alone? Joe, I can bring you off if you want. I'll bring you off. No worries. Joe's like, I can make a game. That was just Joe, Angry Poultry, doing amazing stuff. I have so yeah. I was switching between War and Strife. Okay, y'all are talking about Darksiders. Awesome. What is Spline? I don't even know what that is. Again, thanks, Rouster, for putting it out there. And we got someone else coming in. Did we get someone else? No, we had someone dropping off. Wait, we have someone else. No, we did have someone else coming in. I thought we did. Cowboy.
Purple, I finally got the light working. Oh, if I can learn how to get out the door.
Cowboy's house. Here's Cowboy's
real quick,
house.
Purple. Real quick.
Look at this, like an Olympic-sized pool.
Let's go, Purple. So that is going to be your domain, Purple. When you come to visit, it's not just a room. You get the guest house. So we got all the furniture for it. We just got to put it together. Just put that together today. Well, Sandy did actually, but we getting like Amazon is coming like every day. But Purple, Rouster, hear me out, Rouster. No. You're not before me because I did wait, Rouster. I did. He's like, I played Genesis single player. No, because part 1, 2, and 3 was single player, and I finally get to play it multiplayer. And what happens? I wait for somebody. Yes, Roster, I didn't play it because I waited for someone. So anyway, I just want to pop back in because I finally figured out how to turn my damn light on out here, and I just want to show you your domain is right there, Purple. All right, we got the TV, we got a 50-inch in there, we got couches, we got a fridge, microwave, just for you, Purple. All right.
All right.
So
say hi to Holtz.
Well, it'd be nice if Holtz could come down here, but I'm actually going to see him.
Oh, you're going to the UK.
Yeah, no. Holtz came to Florida on the 8th, so he's been here since the 8th.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's in Orlando, near Orlando.
You didn't want to come to New York?
You know what? He came to New York last time. Holtz do it big. When Holtz do these trips, my man is doing like 21-day trips, 30-day trips. They go to the other one, Purple. So that'll be the one for you. We'll put it out there. But so Holt's been here since the 8th. We're gonna stay with him the 20th through the 22nd. So we're gonna I got the day off tomorrow, so we could go up there a little earlier. So about 2.5 hours. So we'll go out there.
Yeah. Well, Decoy, Cal, before you leave, Decoy this will be interesting.
Okay.
Decoy says the only way for you to sell this with Rouster is you all go into the octagon. That would be interesting. Rouster is like strong.
Rouster is strong.
Hey, Sandy, how are you? Sandy's like, turn that light off.
We got one of those that you could just roll. So our TV, we can just roll it where we want it. Let me tell you something about my man Rouster. We're both from Jersey.
And that's why I said it's an interesting combination.
Yeah, it will be interesting. And I seen him, flexing with Brew Diggs and showing how strong he is. But the Cowboy King of Entertainment, you know what, Rouster? It will be cool. However, I don't think you want any of this. Okay, I don't think Rouster is on the Cowboys level. I don't think Rouster wants this epic entertainment. So Decoy, you don't sit back I don't know where you're from, Oregon or something like that. You don't try to get two Jersey people to go against each other, all right? You stay in your little Midwest town, wherever you're from. It's probably from I'm feeling it. I think Decoy must be from like Minnesota or something like that. You sit back. See?
He's from Canada.
Well, it's about the same temperature as Minnesota, right about now. Yeah. But I just wanted to pop back on here. Thank you so much, Purple. This is what it's about. You're giving people like hope to do stuff like this. Like it's just cool. And also it wouldn't be any different than you're about to get off and then all of a sudden somebody just jump on the show and add 2 hours. What you do to me.
Oh my goodness. Because I get called. I'm watching you, and then if I'm home, someone's like, Purple, we need you on. And so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, everybody's always trying to call. Where's Purple at? Purple need to be here.
No, sometimes I'm on the train. I can't get back in time.
Well, I switched it up though, right? So now I'm doing Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I saw you were asking us for the dates. No, we're waiting. We're waiting to see this transformation where it lands. We're waiting.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. I keep trying to escape the Cowboy. Obviously, everybody's still gonna call me Cowboy. I'm trying to just be, Anthony L. Lewis, A-double-L, just 1 A, 2 L's, all, I'm a prime, number 13. I was born, but,
you know about prime numbers.
I was listening to you,
I try to give you a little bit about me, I like my numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. You know a lot for your age, a hot 32, I'm just saying, like.
Cowboy, when you were born, Cowboy, I had already done gaming.
And, stop. Listen.
I was already on my second marriage before you were.
Listen, when I was about to say my first marriage, you was probably. You were definitely in elementary school in my first marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. 100. Guys, don't let her fool you. Purple ain't no older than 32.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you. I promise y'all.
No, my back says otherwise.
Purple, I'm about to. Hey, listen, I'm starting to get lower back pains too. Listen, I'm about to call Mama Hayes. Stop playing with me, all right?
She's here somewhere. She's asleep.
I'm about to pull up.
I gotta go buy her Christmas gift tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I gotta go buy.
That's cool. Hey, don't say it. She might end up checking this out.
No, she already knows what it is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't tell her, but when your mom, it's Sandy, gives you a look like you already know. Like
you know.
You're like, okay. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know what? So this year, Purple is my favorite Christmas ever because I ain't buying a goddamn thing for nobody. So the cool thing is, every year Sandy want to do a gift, and we do gifts and surprises.
The way you said that.
I've been waiting for it. My kids are all grown.
He has the most money. He has no debt. Just bought a house, saving the most on his mortgage. Has money in his pocket.
What you mean, Purple? You see all the furniture? Like, I'm broke now, Purple. We got the TV. Think about it. Every single thing in this house is brand new. So we literally left with zero. We left with just cars full of stuff, and it only fit one person, right? But every furniture, everything is furnished. My pocket's empty. Hey, Purple, look, they're empty now. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna treat myself to a PS5 Pro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so serious conversation about this.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm on my third. Decoy, no, you're not. And also, oh my god, stop it, Decoy. Decoy,
Right,
we
serious
need to get him
conversation.
on this channel. Y'all need to see Decoy. He has an interesting sense of humor.
I tried to go to his channel, actually. I clicked on it, but it didn't let me go from like YouTube. Like I guess in your comments.
Really?
Sometimes you could click on people's stuff and it'll like take you to their channel. This just showing me like he's just on YouTube or whatever. But you know me, I want to support everybody.
Hey, what's up, Cherry Man? Okay, no, Decoy, he's cool, dude. He streams. He was just streaming for the show. He might be streaming now, actually.
Drop the link. I'll check him out.
But no,
PS5 Pro. Okay.
Why a PS5 Pro?
You know what's crazy? I got the most simple answer.
Okay.
Sandy and I play a lot of games together, and she has a PS4. I got a PS5. Not every game, like for instance, I think she would like Helldivers 2. It's just fun, crazy, zany, right? But it's only on PS5, so we can't play it, right? And I'm not, so I literally just would buy a PS5 Pro just so I can have 2 PlayStation 5s. Now, somebody say, well, just buy another PlayStation 5. Well, no, if I'm gonna get another one, so I'm gonna get one just so I can give her my old one. Right. And that's it. Like, yeah, all the stuff it does, I feel like if we really being honest, you're not even gonna notice unless you're doing side by side, right? Let's say you got your PlayStation 5, right? And fine, if you played a game before, right? Like God of War, right? Ragnarok, or Spider-Man. They said you can notice a big difference in Spider-Man. I played and beat it, right? Spider-Man 2. So if I get the PS5 Pro and I feel like turning on Spider-Man, because I probably won't, because I played and beat it, I kind of move on, So, but maybe I'll throw it in just to be like, but maybe I might not even tell. I might be like, so I'm not one of the guys that be like, oh, get the PS5 Pro is terrible, it's good. I'm just getting it so my wife can have a PS5. That's simple to me, I think it's really I think the problem is too many gamers judge gaming based off of other gamers, if it makes sense, right?
True.
Like
That's
your
what
favorite
TK9
game.
says. What happened
Yeah, like
to
your
TK9, man. I miss TK9.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny? Just today, FCat was asking me like, dude, is he still on YouTube? I said, yeah. And he said, I went to try to find his channel. I couldn't. I actually went to find it and I couldn't either. I was like, did he disconnect? Because it was just like 2 weeks ago, he put up some game about some multiplayer, like fighting game with 4 people on the screen at one time. And this was like maybe 2 weeks ago, if not less, but I couldn't find it. I tried to search it.
Oh, man.
So I might have to hit him up. I got his number. Like I got to meet him last year as well. So
you said that I missed
but,
TK9.
Yeah, cool dude. He's very controversial. Cool guy.
I like it. I like. He's quick. He's very quick witted. Like there's very few. He's very like. There's like certain people where they'll hit you. You'll say something, they'll catch you, and they'll hit you back with something.
Right.
That if you're not quick, like you miss like 3/4 of what, but they said something. King Thrash like that.
Yes.
Like they're very like quick.
Yeah.
PK9, it was a joy to see his podcast that he did.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and he's the same person in person too. Just like it was a ball, man. It was the most fun I had on my trip that year. When I went to Virginia. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think as gamers, we got to start liking games for ourselves. We can't let the media tell us what to like. The media tell us what's trash, what's this and that. And that's why I like your takes, right? Because you're very analytical, right? So you're not just saying that's garbage because the sun came up this morning like it always does, right? You're more like, look, I dislike it because A, B, and C. And so that's why that's why we show up.
Oh, thanks.
That's why we show up, Purple.
I tried. What does Simpleton always say? Simple says games are supposed to be fun, and so I try to like give my. That's why, like I said, just my takes, But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to games and let you know. Like I'm gonna let you know if I don't like it. That's what happens.
I got a question for you. So for me, I break games down to 3 categories. Now I'm leaving out an important one, but it's not as important to me because I rarely get enjoyment. I really get enjoyment out of music and gaming, right? Like you and I was talking recently. I told you Stellar Blade music for me was terrible, right? And K9 loved it. He was like, it's amazing. I'm like, bro, anyway. So I look at games as gameplay, graphics, and story. Right now, sometimes like Helldivers, I thought has the Helldivers theme. That's really good. Final Fantasy has really good music. They end up winning, but I feel like it's kind of cheesy because that was a remake. So like 20,000 years ago, that same music in the game was amazing, right? So my question for you is, out of music, gameplay, story, graphics, if you could come up with one that and when you play a game that this would weigh on if the game is your favorite game or not, right? It has to be one. So don't cheese me and be like, well, technically, when you think of music and gameplay, no, just if you had which one of those is most important to you?
Gameplay.
That's cool.
Because here's the reason why. Gameplay makes it a game.
Okay.
Like that's the whole thing. Like I could have music, graphics, and a story, and horrible gameplay, but a great movie.
Okay.
Right? So if I'm talking about a video game, it needs to have that's what makes it a video game. This was my criticism of not my most disappointing, my second most disappointing game this year. And so, it's always gameplay for video games.
For me, gameplay too. So, here's the thing. I rarely play games again, right? And it's this thing that a lot of people leave out, which is replay value. So for me, if you want me to play your game again, the gameplay is what will make me say, okay, God of War for me has the best combat. And the God of War, the most recent God of War, hands down, I think that's the best combat in a game, right? Where hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that, right? So I might just pick it up a year later and be like, let me just play for an hour or two, right? Because I like the gameplay. Now, if I beat a game, right, what's replay value? Okay, well, the story's cool, but if you already beat it, now you already got the aha moment. Oh, that was a crazy ending, right? You already did that, right? If I play a game again for replay value, the music might be cool, but if that's the case, I look up the YouTube video or throw the disc in if I got the score, right? And graphics is great, but when you're in a game, you almost forget, like when you stop and look around, you do like Rue digs, you take pictures of stuff, right? You're like, whoa, that's pretty. But once you're in it, you kind of forget the graphics. You just like, it's the gameplay. So I was curious to know what your thoughts was on that.
Yeah, it's always gameplay. It's always gameplay. And then the other 3 can like set it. So that's why if you look at my top list, they actually have all they are unique because of all 4. From what I can see. And they're actually really interesting because they're all different types of gameplay. But And so, yeah, it's always gameplay, and then it's how well can you balance the other 3.
Let me get. I got this door open. I don't want Sandy to walk out here and see me. She's gonna be like, "The bugs be getting in."
Yeah, you gotta say
Well,
that.
guess what, Sandy? It's in the enclosure. All right. Guess what? This is closed in, baby. Bugs ain't getting in here. Closed in pool. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just
I
flexing a
can't
little
wait
bit.
till
But
an alligator comes through.
hey, that would be kind of crazy. Listen, when I used to live in Florida, I never seen a gator, but they say they out here. Somebody was like, "No, they're in Jacksonville." I was like, "What?"
Oh my goodness. They are there. They are there.
Listen,
But,
this is at the top though. They can't be in Jacksonville, right?
you're in South Carolina.
Well, that's the South.
No, that's just north of you.
Well, I guess you're right. Man, well,
Jerry is
Purple,
so
thank
yeah,
you
he is
so
Jerry, man.
much.
He's doing good, man. Jerry, he's doing good. So we're so happy to see you doing. I'm so happy to see people happy. I
Yeah,
think if you have people are happy, the world's a happier place. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
I agree.
Like
Well,
if
I think
people,
I think the thing is, this is just for me, right? So when I met you guys, I already had an 8-year goal. So when I met you guys heard me say like, "Oh, we're moving to
yeah,
Florida in like 4 years or whatever," right? And we really stuck to it, right? So literally, the whole thing was my daughter got to turn 18 in May. May 4th, she turned 18. July, we put the house on the market. Here we are in November, right? And then we, moved in November 15th and bought a house less than 30 days later, which was crazy, December 11th, right? So, I think what the thing is, we got to start getting back on long-term goals, right? Especially young people. Everybody's like, "What am I doing this weekend? Oh, I need money." Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What you going to be doing 2 years or 5 years from now, right? So, so I'm just happy that we stuck to it. And crazy when I say this, but I got to give credit to my ex-wife, which is crazy. I bought the house with her, and she wanted to live where we lived at. I wanted to live closer to Trenton, New Jersey, because my grandma was living there. And just so happened the house we got was short sale. So as you know, short sale ended up being cheaper, right? But it took 5 months. It was ridiculous. I wanted to give up so many times. So when we got a divorce, she was like the nicest girl ever. She was like, "Listen, you got kids, I don't, you can have the house. Let me have it." So then I get with Sandy, she moved in, refinance, and it was already low. So lucky for me, it was a seller's market, right? And my house still had so much equity. So for me, we was able to sell, pay off the mortgage, and walk away with like 130 grand, And so we was able to drop 90 on the house, and I was able to pay off all my debt and furnish the whole place, and so I just feel like we got to be thankful for the people on our journeys, And so it's crazy enough to just say I'm thankful for meeting my ex-wife that set me up in this house. Now I'm looking at.
look at that. Look at no, I
Yeah.
love this story. I think, like I said, what I was telling someone, if you heard me talking, who was I talking to about you?
Purple, check this out though, Purple. The Nook table.
Look at this. Look at
This,
this guy.
it's the one right here.
You see how happy this man is? This is a person who has. This is so. Some people would say Cowboy's happy because he's always happy, which is kind of true. Some people would say Cowboy's happy because he has no debt, which is also true. What I would say, what I think I see right now, and this is like I think for everybody can appreciate this.
Right.
You had a goal, a life goal, and you accomplished it. And I think that is the power of goals. That's the power of speaking things into existence. That when you achieve that, you have actually, we talk about it in gaming, you up level but in life, when you can set a goal, keep it, and especially a long-term one, and achieve it. This, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people who consider themselves off the binary, this is actually how you move up in life.
It really is euphoric. Like when I was wiring a couple dollars away from $90,000, it was like, this is like the biggest transaction, well, I guess when I bought my house, but no, I was actually wiring that amount of money. So it's different from, buying a house because you're not putting down that much money, but this we had to because Sandy had to, she had to quit her job. So I was only one working. So my debt to income ratio was shot, so they was like, "Dude, you got to put down a big amount," which we was planning to anyway. But long story short, yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. It is like so much came together, and actually it's better than I thought, right? I didn't know we would get the house we got, right? I didn't know we would end up being able to furnish it right away. Like we literally still got so many boxes. Like if you see my curb, like the garbage people hate us. It's like I just put everything out today. It took me like an hour to drag everything out there and cut up boxes, but it's just a blessing. I'm just happy to still be me, have another reason to wake up and be energized. That's it.
This guy.
You know?
No, like I said, super happy for you, Cowboy. Super excited for you. We're like I said, we're waiting for this transition. Where does this land? We know you can't be away from content. You know you're gonna get tired with your
What do you
schedule.
mean? I made my comeback stream the other day. I think it was Thursday, Friday. I don't know. So anyway, I announced to people. So this is my new strategy. I've been loving doing the vlogging. My channel started with vlogging, right? So what I do is I've been vlogging like crazy. I make videos and I put them for the members, right? And so I might have 5, 6, 3, 2 videos for the members all the time. And then every day I release it. So I just do one video a day. So a daily video, right? And I'm trying to respect everybody's time. So now my videos, I try to make them less than 5 minutes. That's my thing. Less than 5-minute videos, but one a day, right? Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day you get a video. And then I still do my We Wrestle Wednesdays, which no one has to watch it because it's for the guys. We trash talk each other, then we go back and watch it. We really did. If you turn on my stream on a Wednesday, just it's not like that all the time. But Wednesdays we get crazy and it's screaming and cursing. And I remember one time Rock was like, I tried to turn it to the stream and you was arguing with somebody. I was like, oh, that was my son because he plays too. But
I'll get into it.
Yeah. And then Tuesdays will be my new podcast. It's gonna be a little. It's not. I know FCAT is kind of upset with me, but I don't want it to be. Funny enough, I'll say this: your interview with him gave me extra clarity, which is crazy, and I'll leave it that. So and so I appreciate that. Because like I said, you ask the hard-hitting questions, you pull out the stuff that people want to hear, right? Like you could tell there's stuff that people aren't saying, and you somehow, in a good way, get them to kind of like tell more, right? You got a way of narrating an interview. We start off low. Okay, so what did you do? And when you first started, and you getting this great information, so the audience that's watching feel like, well, this is why I'm watching this interview. I don't know this guy, but when Purple's done, you're gonna know this guy, right?
That's what I try. I try to do that.
Oh yeah, you do it.
So we get to kind of. I just feel like I said, someone told me this, so it's not my thing. They said the root cause of all conflict. Now, I kind of maybe not all, but vast majority of conflict is a breakdown in communication. And because you have a breakdown in communication, a lot of times it's because you don't actually know how or who you're talking to.
I love it.
Like if you can think about it, like if you think about like the times you got into a huge argument, it's probably because like you missed the communication, and especially someone you don't know, it's a lot easier to do that because you don't have empathy with them. You don't know what triggers, and we've seen this in the community, right? Sometimes someone will say something and it'll trigger, and it's like, okay, there's conflict because there's miscommunication.
Right.
And so I try to bridge that in our community by just showing like, we all start the same way. We all have similarities here. We all like certain things about this, but we all are different. And what is that thing that makes us a little different, or a little something else? So I try to do that. That's kind of really my way of trying to make the world a better place.
No, I think it's great. It's I used to do public speaking, and one of the things they teach you is you got to know your audience, right? And so that's just important. But you can't know everybody. So I think you do a great job. Like if somebody was like, hey, I seen this guy and I was thinking about doing content with him, what do you think? And if you interviewed him, you could be like, hey, check out episode 38.
Whatever.
Yeah, right. And then they would be like, oh wow, so that's really a great skill of yours. That I do definitely admire as well. But yeah, help me out. So Tuesdays is just kind of like I just want to hang out with you epic people. I just want to get on and be social. I don't know nobody in Florida, right? My wife want to do a lot more, so I can't stream. I can't be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like be
She's
back
like,
home.
I got you. Now she's like, you
No.
did that. Now it's my turn.
Right. So okay. Mondays I'm not doing nothing because we're wrestling fans. So Monday used to be hard for me. And I'm not gonna say no names, but some people will come on and I will miss wrestling because some people will come on at the end of the show and I will miss wrestling. Let me say it again. Some people will come on at the end of the show.
I see what you're doing, Cowboy. Y'all know.
I didn't say any names.
He's trying
I didn't say no names, but I would miss
Cowboy
wrestling.
did this on purpose. Cowboy did this on purpose.
No, I would miss wrestling. It would mess up my whole week because now I'm playing catch up and it's a 3-hour show. And so now it's like nothing on Monday. Literally, we're just gonna enjoy each other, watch our shows, whatever. Tuesday, it'd be my little stream. Wednesday, my We Wrestle Wednesday, and that's pretty much it for me. You know, if I stream, it'd just be a random, like, oh, you know, maybe I'm playing a game or something. So that's pretty much the channel's pretty much gonna be a personality channel or vlogging channel for the most part. It's Anthony L. Lewis, A-double-L, A-dub, whatever you want to call me, the Cowboy, King of Content, King of Frustration. I don't care whatever it is that I am to you, Rouster. I'm talking to you, your next buddy in the line. Don't jump. Matter of fact, Purple, check this out. See, Rouster think he works out and stuff. Purple, let me show you this real quick. Purple, you see these boxes? I got a whole gym. I got one of those whole little.
Do you know how much Rouster lifts?
I don't give a damn what Rouster thinks he lifts, all right?
Rouster, what will you lift? What is it, Rouster? Rouster lifts like.
Let me see here. The one kid that came with us.
Oh,
she's ruining my life. I'm supposed to be here, Purple, walking around naked, cheeks swinging, but no, because of her. Anyway, so let's get back to Rouster. Let me tell you something, Rouster. I'm gonna send you a plane ticket so you can come hang out with your boy, and we're gonna see how we could do the most push-ups. Let's start basic. What you say? Oh, nothing. That's what I thought. Oh, Purple, the new gaming chair I just put together. Had to get everything new. Oh, I can put my feet up now. Ooh.
Look at this. We got all new stuff and everything.
But yeah, Purple. It's been a cool ride, Purple, knowing you. I'm just happy to be cool with you, you know?
Oh, Cowboy. Well, thanks for coming by, Cowboy. You know, you started it off. You've always been welcoming. You number one person, first person I interviewed. Come by and support it.
Definitely.
You know, and you always gave me great advice, and I'm happy. Like I said, I think I could do so many things. Like just seeing you accomplish your goals is that is like truly something that's super cool. To just and we can see it. I think the entire chat can see that you are in a very positive place.
Definitely.
Right? And it's all like you focusing on you, which is, I think, same thing with gaming. Like, focus on your gaming, focus on your life. Don't let someone else's gaming, someone else's life, or someone else's opinion about your gaming or life dictate you. And you're proof of that. So I'm always anytime I can showcase that, it's a win for me.
I appreciate it. Well, Purple, I can't say much good stuff about you. I just, like I said, and I said it many times, I like to say it live, you know, the Stadia community means a lot to me. And, you know, I just felt like you were just such a blessing in that community, you know? And then look at now, like, people still come to check you out, and you just do positive stuff, you know, positive. And that's cool. Like,
I try to, Cowboy. Well, thank you so much, Cowboy. Tell Sandy what's going on. Tell Sierra she needs to get back in the gym. You know, I remember that time she was in the gym working out, trying to get all, you know.
Oh, you know what she does now? She just fish. So she's big into fishing. So she literally, none of us know anybody besides Sandy know one person, which was a friend in middle school. So she lives here. So they're cool, right? They talk every now. But Sierra, she just go fishing. That's all she does. She's every day. She's like, she got into fishing before we moved here, and literally she go by herself. Out, it's like a big lake over there, and it's a lot of water out here. And she'll go late at night, early in the morning. We're like, where are you going? She's like, oh, I'm fishing. That's like her thing.
There's someone around the fishing place. That's what she's doing.
Listen, no. She just had her phone. She actually talked to. She got a boo love from back home.
Oh, she
So
saw us
yeah,
going
yeah,
over
yeah,
here in New
yeah,
Jersey.
yeah. And he's actually visiting next month, so that's cool for her.
You're getting
Yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Oh, about
yeah.
to have a little grandbaby number.
Whoa, number 5. You crazy? Because she won't be
Eee.
living here. We don't play them games.
Oh my
I ain't
goodness.
raising nobody kids.
Laying on
But
a park, looking at the
yeah.
stars.
And then one cool thing is she went to school for cosmetology, so she was doing hair before she moved. And so she had to get her new license here. So the cool thing is she actually start working for a salon on the 26th of this month.
Yeah, bringing in some money.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
that's nice. Well, congrats, Cowboy. Tell Sandy congrats. Tell Sierra
thank you.
congrats.
Mhm.
Everybody doing awesome stuff there. And well, we'll see you. We'll see you. I may stop
I'll
by
be around.
Christmas Day just to say what's up to y'all really quick. But yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much, Cowboy.
All right. Thank you again. I appreciate it. All right. You guys take care. Stay epic. Stay blessed. Name owners.
There you go, the Cowboy, y'all. That is Cowboy King of Entertainment. Decoy, thanks for staying around. Decoy, we need to schedule your Shades of Purple, Decoy. If you want to come on right now, you're free to come on so people can actually see who you are. A couple of us know. Ambi knows. Ambi's quiet. I don't even know if Ambi's still in chat. But thank you all just for coming by. Obviously, thank you to all Joe and Cowboy for coming on. I'm gonna probably shut it down here in the next. I meant to shut this down like an hour ago, but people came on. I'm a mystery decoy. Oh, please stop. This is a very long show. Yeah, I know, Rouster. I meant to shut, but we're so close to 11. And I because like I've been told, like if you keep it, some people don't like to see, like they're okay with a podcast, but they don't like to see that 2 to 3 hour mark. It discourages them. And I totally hear that. But now you got into my number thing. So like, what are we about to hit? We're about to hit 11, right? And I already told y'all 11's prime. Like if we had finished at 10, I was okay because it's even. But we're about to get to 11. I already told you the thing about Lucky Number 11, the movie. And so it's like, oh my goodness, we got to go to 11 now. So that's kind of the whole thing. So like, I'm going to go to 11. What? 11 being, yeah. You got on there. Yeah, Decoy does need to get on here. He has a camera and everything. He has his setup. Because we're going to bring him in. Decoy's actually probably... There's a few people I'm looking forward to interviewing next year. Obviously, we saw a couple of them earlier in the show today. Epic Iconic Games. If you haven't checked out his show, he does a really cool show. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting everybody's name right. I know their actual name, but I'm forgetting their screen name. But there's Decoy's one of them. I don't have a man. Stop it, Decoy. Man, this dude here. This dude just, oh my God, he just has his lotion and tissues. Who, Decoy? Oh, Rouster's going in. Decoy, that's all he has? Oh, Decoy, where are you at? Decoy, where are you? People want to see you, Decoy. People want to get on. I don't know why he's being so like, this guy right here. Y'all have to watch his content. Get a little person. Like he's a little, what a little fireball. I don't have lotion or tissues. What? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm on my iPad. Man, he always says this. He always says, I'm on my iPad. No, Decoy, your bed's right next to your computer. Like, what is this? He's trying to act like that. Like he's like, wait, we just saw you. I was watching you stream right before I went live. I was watching Hulk in Decoy. And I had them on 2 different screens because they were playing 2 different games. He has it. Oh my God. No, it's not you. Don't. Okay, Decoy. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes. All right, I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm gonna get him on this show. I'm eventually gonna get him on this show. He's being a little shy. I don't know why he's being shy. I don't know. Luck you bring me. That's the luck. Oh my goodness. I watch your show quite a bit because it comes. You usually are streaming when other people aren't, so that's why I can catch your show. The other people are streaming when there's like 12 people streaming. And I'm like, gosh, that's hard. Yeah. He's a good dude. So we're gonna do. We got what, 2 minutes? Deco, I'm only gonna do it. You really only have like 70 seconds, and then I'm gonna shut it down. So while you're still debating, while he's baby boy, what do you say, baby boy? As he gets a little gun shy, talks big, but he has a couple of sayings, but thank you all again for just coming by, watching these the top 21 again. Gave you a little bit about me. Next week, like I said, it's the last stream of the year. I'm gonna probably do something crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna stream this Sunday. I might not. Depends on a couple of things. I might be watching Mufasa. Yeah, there's a movie called Mufasa coming out, so I might be watching that. He's not shy, Rouster. He's not shy. Do not let this. You see how he is in chat? He is not shy. See, that's Disrael. It's brother man. Oh, brother man, baby boy, brother man. I don't know. I can't tell which one it is. I assert dominance and radiant comment. Oh my goodness. What kind of manosphere stuff did Decoy just read? What type of Jordan Peterson did he just drop in the chat? Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. It's 11. Decoy, we're gonna get you on here. That's the goal. We're gonna get you on here. I gotta try to figure out how to contact you and stuff. But with that said, y'all, thank you all again for coming by. Just comment in when I post it. Comment in there games that are in your list that weren't on my list. Again, I'll list it all out. I know Sourblowhead had asked for that. But with that said, I don't care where you game, how you game, why you game, what you game on, how long you've been gaming. As long as you're gaming, you're good with me. And as always, this is Purple Haze, and the proof is in the plan. All right, take care, y'all. Later.